All right. What up? What up? What's good, everybody? Welcome back to Real Fan Sports. We're checking out Game 3 of the NBA Finals. Miami, Denver. Miami is up 5-0 off a nice reverse layup from Bam and then a Kevin Love 3. But we're here. Murray driving inside, putting up the first points for the Nuggets, knocking the lay-in off the glass 5-2. 2 minutes into the game. How's everybody doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. What's good, Nate? How you living today, brother? Kevin Love wants to shoot another 3. He's thinking he got fouled on the shot. Doesn't get nothing. Now KCP shooting a 3. No good. Strus with the rebound. Good morning, Nate. Good morning. Strus driving inside. They're giving us some space. Feeds it to Bam. Bam's going to shoot the mid-range jumper. And Bam continuing his feat. Continuously destroying this Nuggets team. Who would have thought that? Because I know for sure I did not. Mark Jackson was talking earlier today about how impressed he's been with Bam so far in this series. And they've been able to work the ball to him, rocking that high pick and roll, getting him into a space. He likes to shoot those mid-range jumpers, and he's been doing it efficiently today. Murray drives inside, almost gets pickpocketed, but puts up the floater, gets it to go. Both points for Denver, now scored by Jamal Murray. Butler bringing the ball up, driving around the screen, goes inside at Joker and puts it off the glass. Murray driving right side around the Jokic screen. He's going to back up, guarded by Bam, pass it down low. Jokic guarded by Butler. He's backing him down. And just too big, too physical for Jimmy. For the easy 2. Currently feeding a very grumpy month-old. Oh, yeah, they're cranky today, bro. Butler goes inside. I think he gets rejected. Now, Gordon bringing the ball up. Kicks out. Murray wide open for 3. No good. Bam with the rebound. Bam bringing the ball up. Vincent with it. He was the hot hand in game 2. He was a big factor in this victory. First win or first loss for the Nuggets at home this year in the playoffs came to Miami in game 2. Shot's going to be missed. Murray bringing the ball up, down by 3. He's going to pull up baseline. Bam. Little hesitant. Didn't know if he wanted to stay back and guard Jokic or jump up and guard Murray. Left for a wide open shot. Easy 2-point bucket. Vincent over to Bam. Bam back to Vincent. Working around the screen. He's going to shoot a 3 of his own. Oh, high arcing shot. Doesn't go, but offensive rebound by Strus. They said they are cranky every day. Oh, every day they cranky? You know, they're a month old, so they're allowed for now. This time, Vincent makes it from the corner. Is Vincent the new Martin of this series? Is that what we're about to see? Murray driving inside. Pulling, no good. Jokic fighting for the offensive board. Finally gets it down. Backing up Bam Adebayo, kicking out Murray. Murray driving inside, left side, underneath to Gordon. Gordon spinning on Kevin Love. Feeds a great pass underneath to Murray. Gordon with the good vision. 12-10. Vincent to Bam. Bam to Butler. Down low, guarded by KCP. Spinning inside on Jokic and is going to draw the foul, Nikola. This is where Butler wants to go. I'm happy to see Butler being aggressive today so far, going inside and attacking at Jokic, showing no fear. Nate says, wonder how different series would be with Hero and Oladipo. Wish Vic was healthy enough to play. Yeah, you know, it's surprising we still haven't seen anything with Hero. I mean, they hinted at game 1 that he could be back for game 2, but still not out there. Let's see if we've had any more recent updates. I haven't seen anything on Instagram or Twitter today. See what's the most recent news. All right, so most recent news of MSN 3 hours ago. For the game, they remain without one of their best players. He has been ruled out. Doesn't really say much as far as when they expect him to come back or if he will be able to come back in the finals. Tough shot. Doesn't drop. Butler with the rebound. 14-10 is the score. Bam. All the way to the basket. No good. Jokic with the good defense, rebound by Porter up to Murray. Murray guarded by Jimmy, running around the screen. Underneath to Jokic. Jokic finds Porter. Was that a shot or a pass? I really couldn't tell, but if it's Jokic, I'm going to assume it's an assist. He's a great passer. Butler driving inside on Murray, attacking Jokic again. Gets hit, doesn't get the foul, and misses the backboard. Can't get the shot. Now all the way up court to KCP. They're going to call a charge. Kevin Love, the man himself. He's the best person in the league to be able to draw charges. I don't necessarily agree with that one, but you know, Miami will take it. A little home cooking is all that is. Nate said they said this game was a good chance. Yeah, that's what I saw too, Nate. That's what I saw too after week one. I'm sorry, game one. Nate said bummer. Yeah, facts. Hoodie said, Zach, I have something to show you later. Oh, Lord. All right, Hoodie, just holler at me, bro. Holler at me at the stream. Yes. Nah, you ain't jumping up here, bro. You can't come up here, cat. Lay down. Let's see. But how's everybody doing? How you living, Hoodie? Where you going, dog? Appreciate you all for stopping by and pulling up for game 3. If you are here and you enjoy the channel, you enjoy, talking with us and cutting it up, please hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button as well. We're on the road to 3,000. Let me look at it. Yes, I think that looks so much better. Yeah. Yeah, just because I think it looks better longer than like short and tall. Yeah, I like the look of that. How much do we want to say? Do we just want to say that we're just like on a hold with everything, or? I mean, I'm sure some people got emails and stuff like that, you know. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So those of y'all that have been members over on the channel, y'all probably got an email today. So some of the shorts that we have been posting apparently did not follow the TOS guidelines. YouTube has started to be a little more stricter on certain things like that. So they have currently paused our monetization. We will be able to reapply within a month. So we will have, all of our member features and all that stuff, hopefully back soon. But if y'all did get the email, that's what's going on. If you do feel inclined and would like to support the channel another way, we have started up a Cash App for the channel. That way, if you feel like you want to keep, supporting us. And let's see, did you set up that thing already? Because you said it so perfectly. And this. Okay. All right, there we go right there, just to let y'all know that's a link for it, and then that's also the Cash App down on the screen. Nate said, keep it in your pants, Hoodie. Oh, Lord. I hope that's not what he's showing us. That explains it. Went to use emoji, was like, WTF. Yeah, apparently I can still use my emojis. Because so they're still on the channel, which is good. So it's not like a strike. It's not like anything like that. It's just a temporary pause on monetization. We get to reapply within a month. And everything should go back to normal as long as we fix the things that they want us to fix. So, like I said, I think we're able to reapply July 4th or July 5th, something like that. Yeah, so we'll keep y'all up to date whenever we decide to do all that, because we do have some new things that we're wanting to bring to the channel. We've always joked about how this is season 0 of Real Fan Sports. So, we are going to have some changes. So it's possible that we might wait until then, or we might go ahead and just do it as soon as possible. But we'll keep y'all updated with everything. They say NRL. No, not NRL. No, it's the shorts. Like when we posted those short highlights and stuff, like all of YouTube was doing it, and then just out of nowhere, I don't know if the NBA or the NFL started having a problem with it, and all of a sudden every channel that was posting shorts with content that was either taken from like Twitter or whatever, basically got their monetization turned off. That's the reason why our viewership has actually been kind of lower the last couple weeks. We think we kind of got like a minor little shadow ban type of situation going on, but should be all good now. Yeah, just YouTube stuff. Just YouTube stuff. Ain't no big deal. Live and learn. Now we just figuring it out. So we are able to still post those type of shorts, but we're gonna have to start posting them with our faces and voices in them and conversating over those highlights, which is something that we probably should have been doing in the first place. So it's not really a big deal. Bam Adebayo misses the mid-range shot. Game is tied up at 14 all. Up court pass to Jokic. They're going to call a foul down low on Adebayo, who's pushing off of Jokic, but they are saying he's shoving me too. Like, what am I supposed to do? Jokic over to Murray. Murray back to Jokic. Going to put up the floater. Look at a big man floater. Who would have thought? Denver taking their first lead of the night, 16-14. 5 minutes to go in this first quarter. Bam to Strus. Strus guarded by Gordon. Back to Bam and to Strus, just kind of working the ball all around. Vincent gets him the jump, shoots a three, gets fouled. No good on the shot, but is going to get 3 from the line. I think he also hit his head on a guy on the bench's knee. Looks to be okay. I'll tell you what, they got a lot of nice shoes out on the floor today. And then we got our lady that we like. Oh, that's DJ Khaled. That explains why. That explains why I saw some nice shoes. That's his whole crew. You know, that dude has a whole house filled with Jordans. And then our girl with the jersey dress, she's back in the building. She heard it was a whiteout, so she has the whiteout jerseys. They look pretty sick. All right. Poll is up, guys. If you didn't see it pop up, give it your vote on the poll. Vincent misses the second free throw, but makes 2 out of 3 to tie the game back up at 16 all. Pretty low scoring game so far. Murray, guarded by Vincent, works the ball over to Jokic. A little confusion on defense. Murray gets left off balance, and he's going to get called with a travel, I believe. A little extra hop step there. Vincent now bringing the ball up. A lot of minutes for these starters. I feel like Miami feels comfortable with the unit they were able to play with yesterday or in game 2. The 3 is going to be missed by Strus. Gordon bringing the ball up, working it down low to Jokic, guarded by Kevin Love. Spin move, and so pretty, bro. Jokic is like speed with his post moves. He's always been very technical with his post move. He has very good awareness of what his plant foot is, where the defender wants, and where he wants to go with his body to create an open look. But now he's added speed and quickness to post moves too, and it's so dangerous. Current score, it just went away from me too. I think it's 16-14. Nuggets. 18-16 Nuggets. Butler with the big inbound. Martin has checked into the game. Martin only played, I believe, 7 or 8 minutes in game 2. Martin getting inside. He's going to bail out pass to Butler in the corner, guarded by Gordon, trying to go baseline. Gets kind of bumped out of bounds by Gordon. Martin now is going to shoot a tough corner 3. No good. Zeller has came in for Bam. Off rebound by Jokic. Jokic now with the ball, guarded by Zeller. Goes to go inside to Gordon. Goes to dunk over Martin. Gets the lay-in. 2016, and Denver really bullying their way inside, while Miami has taken some questionable three-point opportunities instead of just continuing on scoring. We are seeing Kyle Lowry getting ready to check back in. I wonder if it's going to be a quick switch for Martin, or possibly taking Strus out. Butler puts up another tough three-pointer. That's Butler. That's not what we want from you. Get inside. Don't let Christian Braun bully you. Drive inside on that man. Zeller fighting for the rebound, gets the tip, and then it's going to land in the hands of both Gordon and Butler, and it's going to end up in a jump ball. Gordon's going to go ahead and win the tip to Jokic. All right. Jokic driving in on Zeller. They're going to call a foul on Zeller. They're going to give him a reach. Trying to see if I can find a better update on Tyler Hero's injury. What's today? Today's the 7th. You're yes and you're no. You're in and you're out. You're up and you're down. Boom, 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 boom. All right. We'll have the score update in just a sec. Non's finishing up some things real quick, and then he'll be up in here with us. Kia. So far in this fourth quarter, with still 3 minutes remaining, score is 20-16. Nuggets have been doing all they can to get Murray activated, as well as Jokic. Murray has taken 8 shots. Jokic has taken 6, and they're really trying to make a battle inside. It's only been 3 3-point attempts made by the Nuggets so far. None of them have been able to drop. Jokic is sitting at 8 points, as well as Murray. We got a couple points for both Gordon and Porter, and off the bench for Brown, for both Browns. They're at 0, just getting in for a couple minutes, though. Looking over at the Miami Heat, they tried to get Bam started early, missed a couple of tough layups, and then also missed a couple of open mid-range looks. He has just 4 points. Vincent sitting at 5, leading the Heat so far, but they have taken a lot of 3-point attempts so far. They're at 7. They've made 2 of them, so it doesn't seem that bad. But a lot of these 3-point attempts, they haven't been open. They've been ugly looks. They've been forced shots in the corner with pressure, or Jimmy Butler's heave where it looked like he actually might have been trying to draw a foul. They look their best when they're actually driving inside, working off their screens like they do, and finding either an open mid-range or a tough physical basket at the cup and possibilities of drawing a foul. But now that we're back here, Murray's going to go ahead and kick the ball out. We're going to have Bruce Brown chucking up a bad 3-point shot, battling for the rebound, finally ends up in the hands of Zeller. And Martin is going to go ahead and bring the ball up. Now Lowry has checked into the game. We have Lowry, Martin, Butler, Zeller, and Strus. They want to get the ball down low to Butler, guarded by Murray. Butler's going to back him down. He's going to get help, go baseline, puts it off the glass. Jokic a little late to coverage. Easy 2-point basket for Jimmy. 20-18. Murray driving around Martin. He gets doubled by Zeller. Great feed underneath to Jokic. Jokic puts it over every single Miami Heat player and gets the basket. And they're calling a delay of game. They're going to go ahead and give him a warning. I think someone on the sidelines asked for the basketball. I think it's what the announcers just said. Goodness. Lowry working down low to Butler. Butler guarded by Christian Brown. Driving left side. Now has him in the post. Gets into the middle of the paint. Turnaround jumper from the line. Got it. Good tough basket for Jimmy. Jimmy trying to show up in KASEYA Arena. Is that how you say that? KASEYA Arena. Jokic to Murray. Murray driving in on Zeller. Gets the ball stripped, stolen. But they're going to say Zeller's foot was out of bounds when it hit him. So it's going to remain with the Nuggets with 9 seconds on the shot clock. Oh, yep, his foot was out of bounds. Sure was. That's actually a good good work by the officials there. And look who it is, Mr. Reggie Jackson, the former Clipper, coming in. Is this the first time that we've seen him all playoffs? Oh, he could be an instant factor here. They're going to call an offensive foul on Jokic. And this is something that we talked about a lot, is that whenever Jokic is in his post moves, especially when there's a guy that's about his height, he keeps his elbows high and he kind of clear sweeps with his elbows. And this time he catches Zeller right across the face. And Zeller, sells the contact a little bit. But nevertheless, it's going to be Miami's ball and fouling Jokic. Butler to bring the ball up. He's guarded by Green. He's going to go baseline, puts up another shot. Is that 3 straight buckets now for Jimmy Butler? Tying the game up at 22 all. Reggie Jackson with the ball, guarded by Duncan Robinson, feeds Jokic. Jokic to Zeller. I'm sorry, guarded by Zeller. He's going to turn around with the left hand. No good. Lowry showing off them oldies, coming in flying for the rebound. Butler. Man, Duncan Robinson was like stuck in between a sandwich right there. Butler's going to miss the shot, grabs on board, but gets stripped out. Reggie Jackson's going to wind up with it. Duncan Robinson was just getting pushed by each defender right there because neither one of them knew where to go off the screen, and he just looked confused, just like, bro, get off me, damn it. Denver's going to go right away and score another basket to take the lead back by 2, 24-22. 4-second difference between shot clock and game clock, just 15 seconds remaining. Lowry over to Zeller. Zeller back to Lowry. 6, 5, 4, guarded by Green. 3, he's got to put a shot up. Shooting. Got it at the buzzer. 3 seconds for Denver to make something happen. Reggie Jackson's going to let it dribble up. He's going to step forward, shoot it from the KASEYA Center logo. No good. And to end the quarter, the score might as well be 0-0. That was a great, tough-fought quarter by both teams. Anyway. A lot of work. Did you figure out what happened with your Hulu?
No, I didn't get to. I didn't talk to her. I just pulled up the Buff Streams.
The other one, yeah.
Because she probably just forgot to pay it.
Yeah.
Because I know as much she watched TV. I know. Unless she just got mad because we keep trying to raise the price.
Oh yeah, I know. I know the Netflix finally did their thing where they track your IP address now.
Oh, did they?
So, yeah, I was using Skyla's for a while, so I had to get off of hers and then get my own. Well, me and my mom are sharing one.
Oh, okay. I say what you could have done is the next time you go to their house, is sign in there and then go back home and see what it does to test it out. See if it, because if you go there and sign it, re-sign in.
Oh no! So she was signed in on hers at our house, and then when I got on mine, like one night to put it on, it said whatever. This is not one of your home houses. To add a home house, press this button. Yada yada. And I'm like, oh, press this button so they charge you $5 more a month. No, thank you. Like I'm good.
Netflix, that's just stupid.
I mean, just do like what every other streaming service does. Limit the amount of households that like you limit it. Like YouTube TV allows up to I think 3 or 4 TVs to use it at a time, and that's how it works. Just have it like that.
Well, Netflix, that's what it has, but it's doing it now. It's like you can't even be you have to be in the same household. Because before they depending on what plan you have, if you have like the legacy plans like I have, you can get up to like 4 screens.
Right.
But and that was
well, but that's the trashy thing with it, because it used to, like, the one thing that makes streaming services also really good is the fact that, like, if you go on vacation or just out of town, you can log in and then, watch whatever you want. But now if you go on vacation, you're going to have to pay extra money to be able to.
No, there's supposed to be something that's supposed to allow that.
Use it
There's supposed to be something that allow that. Yeah.
Oh, is there? Okay, well, okay. Well, that's good if that's true.
That's why I was saying, because one of the articles that I read was stating that, what about those people that have Netflix, but their job is they constantly travel? So what you're gonna they're gonna have to go home and reset it and then go on a trip. I said the trips don't work around your schedule; they work around their schedule. So it's like that doesn't make any sense.
Right. Exactly.
So it's supposed to be. That's why I was saying if you signed in at her house and then left, it should be able to work. But if it's not, the system's not right.
Maybe so.
The system is messed up.
But it's, I don't watch it on my phone. I watch it on my TV.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So it's tracking my area, my IP or whatever. Murray over to Gordon inside, driving in on Bam. Can't get the finish or the putback. Lowry moving up court with some pace. Thought about the shot, pass it back to Bam. Now back to Lowry. Lowry goes for the alley-oop pass, a little wild. Too hard for Bam. Gordon bringing it up court, and they're both moving now. Bruce Brown for the big 3. Where are you at, Nun?
Don't even matter. I can't fast forward or go backwards, so I'm behind you no matter. I'm like over a full minute behind you.
Well,
no, don't, because I'm a full minute behind you. So yeah.
Oh, I got you.
Because my shit just came back from halftime.
Oh, well then yeah, that was the very first play.
No, but I'm looking at the time on the actual game is 10:48. I'm just now getting to like 11:20.
You're 10 seconds behind me, bro. I'm at 11:09. Martin over to Duncan Robinson, shoots the 3, no good. Again, more just ugly 3-point attempts. I'm not liking these. They're going to call a foul on Duncan Robinson down low. They wanted to get the ball down low to Gordon right off the fast break. Robinson all over the back of him. He's going to draw the foul. Gordon gets the inbound over to Jamal Murray. Murray guarded by Martin's going to kick out to Green. Green's backing up Lowry. Too big, too strong. Yo, Green, the story of Green is probably the most interesting thing ever of all the different teams that he's been on. This dude's had to buy a new house in a new state every single year. He might as well just be renting Airbnbs at this point.
To be honest, it's probably what he's doing. It's cheaper.
Probably so. Spinning, shooting, no good. Martin still in that slump. (29-24). I agree with that. Christian Braun has been a great defender in the finals, especially. He had some impact plays like during some other series, but like in this series in particular, defensively and hustle has been off the chart. They're going to call a blocking foul. Bam's going to shoot 2.
What was interesting is when he came into the game against the Lakers. Like it was for somebody who's so young, he had no fear going up against LeBron. I was surprised about that. Very surprised.
No,
like, he had no fear guarding him. Well,
you know, man, there's certain things. Finding your place in the league as a role player is hard. And the thing is, one thing that you can put a lot of value into is effort. If you're only getting 10 minutes, work your ass off those 10 minutes. Try to do everything possible that you can to get there. What up, Captain Tumbo? Said, what y'all think about cricket compared to baseball?
That's so funny. We just recorded a video.
We didn't do that one, but we did.
I know, but we talked about it. We talked
about it. Yeah.
So we have a video dropping probably in a day. But the compared. I grew my first sport growing up was baseball. Like baseball before I really got into the love of football. But I enjoy cricket. I think cricket to me is very similar to baseball, no matter what anybody says. It's very similar.
Yeah, well, the more videos that we see, the more we go back and compare it to it. And not saying like obviously it's the same, but it's like it's the same ideas of like like the other day we have a video coming out soon that's going to be the 10 best bowlers in cricket history, and they talked about one guy that had so many different bowls, different
styles of bowls,
different styles of spins and stuff like that, to where nobody could guess at what he was doing because he threw something different every single time or bowled something different every single time. And we were like, well, that's like pitchers who have a big arsenal of pitches that they can deliver through. Jamal Murray, corner 3, no good. Bam with the rebound. He wants to push it up court by himself. He's like, what are y'all doing, guys? He's going to go ahead and back down fast. Bruce Brown. Gets it back from Lowry. Driving inside. He's going to shoot the mid-range shot. Got it. Tied up at 29 all, and that's going to be timeout Denver. But it's been fun learning cricket, man. It's been fun.
What's your thoughts on the comparison of both Captain Mutombo, if you're still there?
Ron Jeremy, what's good, brother? Said if y'all smell what Ron is cooking.
If y'all smell what Ron Jeremy is cooking. Gotta do it that way. That's how you gotta do it. Gotta intro it right.
My bad. I almost said smeal. Like, but
what's good, Mr. Jeremy? How are you doing? Welcome back to the channel. How's life across the pond?
We're prepping all of our edited content to get back to our normal stuff. Those of y'all that have just kind of tuned in during the NBA playoffs and haven't got to watch a bunch of our edited content, we do like to normally post 3 edited videos a week, ranging from all kind of different sports, whether it's basketball, football, rugby, league, cricket, baseball, or anything under the blue moon. We recorded a couple cricket videos yesterday. We had we did an NRL versus NFL video. Which one's tougher? That was an interesting video with some good debate. It's a little bit of a longer video, but it's good conversation.
Well worth to watch.
And we have, a couple other ideas, some other videos that we're going to be doing soon, including some, more ultra videos, some videos of, Europe coaches going crazy, or, different things like that. So just stay tuned. Stay tuned.
Wait, did I get one?
Ron said, very fine, my good old friends.
That's
good to hear, Ron.
Hear.
What does anyone watch soccer in here? And if y'all do, what's y'all's thoughts on Messi signing with Inter Miami? Also making it one of the biggest contracts probably ever in all of sports. Like maybe not the most amount of money, but like the most amount of details to it. This dude is getting a bag. He's getting rights to ownership when he retires. He's getting a portion of the viewerships of every game that gets played. Insanity. What's that face?
I'm surprised about what just happened in Phoenix. So, just sent to me by 40. Thank you, 40, for always keeping me up on news. Says the Phoenix Suns have waived Chris Paul. I didn't see that earlier.
Yes, I did. I meant to ask you about that yesterday. Yeah, a lot of people are wondering where he'll go.
Oh wow!
I know a lot of Pelicans fans won't be happy, but I'll tell you what, I would love to see CP3 there. Because that's what we need as a point guard. We need a point guard so bad. We keep trying to do it with Herb and CJ, and they just can't run an offense.
But the problem with that is
he also just hyped up how he misses New Orleans. I know, but even if he could just teach, I don't know. But I mean, I'll take it. Nobody on our team can play a full damn season. Just give me 50 games.
Because if you get him, they're getting rid of CJ. They're not keeping CJ. They're not keeping him and CJ together. They're not doing that.
I mean, that's fine. I think I'm not saying that I want to lose CJ, but I don't think we re-sign him after his 3 year. He only has a year
but
and a half.
They're not going to go older. That would make no sense to go older. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, you don't necessarily have to go older. You just do a 2 year with a buyout option or whatever after in year 2, and then see how things look, and see what you can pick up, and maybe you can send in a package deal with them two, a package deal with anybody, Valanciunas, any of those guys.
Yeah.
Ron said, I'm a huge soccer fan, huge Dortmund fan. David Beckham sold his soul to Messi. Yeah, you ain't lying, bro. It's crazy. I didn't think there was no chance that he would come to the States. I thought he was going to follow suit with Ronaldo and go to Saudi Arabia. The way that they've been paying people is insane. Apparently, Barcelona offered him a contract as well. But if he would have accepted the contract, then they would have had to decrease the pay and salary of other players or cut other players that are part of the team. And so he didn't want to do that. And he also didn't want to take less money. So he's like, well, then I'm not coming there. Very interesting. Christian Brown gets the slam inside off the Jokic dish. 31-29.
That's kind of crazy.
Lowry trying to control the offense. Setting up for Bam. Bam guarded by Jokic. They want to get the ball to Duncan Robinson for a 3-point look, but great recovery defense by Bruce Brown. They're going to find Martin in the corner. Finally, Martin knocks down a 3-point shot. 32-31. Miami is up. Inside, Christian Brown again getting inside. 33-32. What score are you watching? You got something?
No, the ESPN score. That actually ESPN score.
ESPN score.
37-33.
Yeah, I don't know why ABC is so far behind. I wonder if I switch to ESPN if it'll be faster.
You can try it.
Another shot for Martin. Martin now 2 for 3 from 3-point range. He's starting to heat up. 35-33. Jokic going inside. He's going to get stripped by Lowry. Now Martin, coast to coast, all the way on Christian Brown. Reverse layup's good. Oh, my goodness. My dude's an acrobat.
Probably say if you want to at the next timeout, you could try switching over and see, or open up a second window really quick and see if it'll let you do it.
I'll just try to switch right now.
Yeah, because I just seen the
Murray shoots a 3. Got it. Murray, what an answer. Let me try to switch to ESPN. Martin shoots another 3. Can't get it. Jokic with the rebound. Oh, it's not letting me switch. I gotta switch my sign in. Because I have to go sign into my. It's because I'm signed into YouTube with my mom's and then on Real Fans as well. So it does.
I got you. Ron Jeremy says Heat going to win in 7. I mean, if they continue to actually play this type of aggression, it's very possible. Very possible.
Maybe is it not playing on ESPN? I don't think it is playing on ESPN. No, it's just delayed.
Oh, okay. So I wonder if the first time because there was the other
crazy
stuff going on ABC. So just in case they lost the broadcast,
they might delayed it.
So that's probably why I did it the first time.
Boy, Miami getting loud with the refs. You suck. Score is 37-37 with let's see.
Wait, what the? Oh, that's why
somebody at the line. I couldn't see it before I loaded back in.
I didn't hear what you said. What you're about to say? Cut you off.
I was trying to see who's at the line. Brown. Bruce Brown's at the line. Oh. Brown knocks down the free throw to take the lead. Another switch. Denver up 38-37. Bam to Duncan Robinson. Robinson back to Bam. Underneath. Surprised he didn't shoot that. They're going to kick out to Martin. Now Butler thought about the three. Guarded by Gordon. Now shoots it over Gordon. Can't get it off the front of the rim. Just short. Murray bringing the ball up. Guarded by Martin. He's going to get double teamed by both Bam and Martin. Finds the open man in the corner. Bruce can't get the three. I don't know. He wanted a foul. I don't know what, though. He complained about something. Butler goes inside, kicks out Duncan Robinson. Robinson working on Bruce Brown. Now back up to Butler. 10 seconds to find a shot. Butler driving on Murray left side. Gets inside. Great defense, but too hard off the square. Can't get it to drop. Gordon with the rebound, bringing it up for the Nuggets. Gordon guarded by Duncan Robinson. Driving inside. Ball gets tipped by Bam. Lands in the hands of Jokic. Jokic to Murray. Murray for three. Got it. 14 points for Jamal Murray. 41-37. Ron Jeremy says, as a European, I should root for Jokic, but he plays the most boring type of basketball I've ever seen. Well, you know, Ron, that is the old school style of basketball, man. It's because we got so used to, you know, Steph, Kobe, LeBron, and all these crazy shots and all this stuff. Your Damian Lillards and all this. And Jokic is bringing back the big man basketball, which we haven't really had since, what would you say, Don?
I mean,
like the last time I really remember it is like 2000. I don't even know if I'd say 2012. Like it was before Shaq started becoming like irrelevant. I mean, you had your Tim Duncan and you had your Dirk Nowitzki, but like other than that, what other big man played like that? That was the main focal point.
Back
of
to
the
the rim, like has to be.
That's it. Shaq. That's what I'm saying. Shaq. Shaq. That's it. Yeah, it's been a while, but Shaq was just the most dominant big man in the game, so we enjoyed it because that dude was massive.
Yeah, very true.
Jokic does everything so technical. He doesn't try to be a Bruce physical force. He's just technical, and he's mastered his skill. That dude might be the best post man we've seen in quite a few years. His post moves are insane for his size.
And the bad thing about it is somebody like Embiid can be amazing with his body size because his body size and body style is very similar to Mutombo. And it's like, dude, the things you can do if you play your back to the rim, no one can stop you. No one.
Nobody.
But you rather try to step up, you know, go head up to people like your Steph Curry or Jamal Murray. Stop it. That's not play what comes natural to your body. You're averaging 40 points a game because they can't stop you.
Because they would be. He's too big, bro. He's too damn big. You know, don't be wrong. We talk about how he flops and stuff like that.
Yeah, he does get hacked. I was just about to say that. I was just about to say he wouldn't have to flop because they would have to foul him to stop him. So he wouldn't have to flop if he played his back to the rim. Hohepa says, "How about Chris Paul getting waived by the Suns?" We were just talking about that, Hohepa. I think
what's your thoughts on it? I didn't get yours. I'm about give me a second. My air conditioner just froze and I'm sweating, so I'm about to go like put some shorts on.
Okay.
Give me
but in the aspect of the Suns and Chris Paul, I honestly think it might be the smart move for them because as we've all seen the last 3 seasons, getting to the point of where they needed Chris Paul the most, they couldn't rely on Chris Paul's leadership because he kept getting injured. And it happened every season at the same time. It was right after his birthday. Every time after his birthday, he was getting injured. So it sucks that they, have to let him go because I think he did kind of work well with Booker, but then bringing in KD, and more likely now they have available money to bring in somebody else that's actually pretty big. Which now, when you think about who else they can bring in, the potential there could be very interesting. You know what I'm saying? Like the players that they can come in as slightly veteran style, they got some options. They got some options out there.
I thought it was interesting. Somebody made a comment. They said, it's a shame they didn't try give him at least one more year, because that was like part of like KD's thing. KD was like, I'm gonna get you your first ring. Chris, like I'm gonna get you your first ring, and they only had 2 months to try, not even a month. 2 months, I guess, to try and figure themselves out.
They play less than 30 games. So. Yeah. And I, like we said towards the end of the season, we can't really judge that ending, even though it sucks for them the way they went out. But we can't judge that ending, with the injuries and
there's
them
no
not
telling how it
barely playing together. Yeah, because they just barely started learning each other. So next season would have been the hallmark season. How you check out, okay, how good this team is going to be. But now it's never going to be. Yeah.
Hohepa says CP3 to the Lakers. I could see that, but I also think if LeBron stays at the Lakers, that I think that experiment of bringing all of his friends over has already been proven a failure, and that they need to keep going with a little more youth and not go with a guy that can't play more than 3 games in a row without either getting injured or literally just being asked because he's so worn down. And LeBron's in that same conversation,
But here too. with the team that they have for the Lakers, if they kept Schroeder, who doesn't really get injured, Schroeder can run the game most of the time, and you can save Chris Paul's energy. Chris Paul would have to be willing to come off the bench for 90% of the season.
But we said that the same thing with Carmelo Anthony and all those other guys. I never said that with Carmelo. And they didn't.
I never said that with Carmelo Anthony. Carmelo Anthony, I thought was that I knew that was strictly let me try to give my friend a title. That was like with Chris Paul. I think Chris Paul can work, because if you allow Chris Paul to rest for almost half the season and only play him a couple minutes a game just to keep his checks active, you know what I'm saying? But you save him until after All-Star game, where then you start playing him more heavily. I think he will be able to last the rest of that season and the playoffs.
I think you're right. About that. Also, I skipped over Ron, but Ron said Allen Iverson is my favorite player of all time. Ron, see, I knew I liked you, brother. I knew I liked you.
Yeah, I like Allen Iverson too.
Same. That's my all-time favorite player.
He's definitely a good player.
He said Shaq's playing style was more like a domestic violence style of basketball. Jimmy Buckets has a more impressive playoff career than Kevin Durant. Ron, I'm not trying to talk shit, but I saw this on a Instagram post today that says NBA fans now never watched Kevin Durant when he played at OKC. And that comment proves that. If you think that Jimmy Butler's had a more impressive playoff like this year, yeah. But overall career, I don't know about that one, man. I don't know about that one.
The sucky part about the statement is, if you look at the success within the playoffs for both players, you would have to give the leverage to Jimmy Buckets because of where he's at. You know what I'm saying?
Big putback slam by Bam. Yeah, and that's what I'm not saying that Butler hasn't had an impressive run, but like it's just different. You know what I mean? Now, what Jimmy has been able to do with a team that is definitely not supposed to be as talented as what they are, Lowry. Bro, who do you think Jimmy Butler is on that alley-oop attempt? KCP for 3. No good. Foul by Bam. He grabs Jokic by the waist and pulls him back. I need Mark Jackson and Van Gundy just to please just shut up. It's so stupid, bro. They're like showing the highlight of the slam, and he was like, yeah, but what was better, the slam or the bam slam call? Bro, shut up. Like, no one cares what you called it.
That's what
you aren't the announcers. You're not the announcers from Charlotte, okay? Those are the only guys that are announcers that I think could brag about what they say because they're amazing. That duo is great. They're respectful of the team that they play against. They're not homers with it, and they give great announcing. Y'all don't. Y'all just talk to each other. Ron says, yeah, I always praise the guy more who can do more with less. That's why my fellow German Dirk Nowitzki has won the most difficult ring ever. Yeah, I mean, that's a fair point too, Ron. That's a fair point too.
Oh, yeah, because he had to go against LeBron with a young D. Wade and a young Kevin Bosh. Not Kevin, but Bosh.
Chris Bosh.
Chris Bosh.
Nate said massive cricket match currently on too. I don't even know if we'll be able to watch it. Well, we can see the score of it. Yeah, the Hulu just discontinued their contract with the whatever cricket league it was, so we don't have access at this moment to watch any live cricket, unfortunately, unless we find a bootleg website. Dirty Sanchez in the building. What's good, Dirty? Said just bet the unders every game. Yeah. My dad tried to play the overs for game I think it was game 6 Celtics Heat or game 7, and it was like 204. He was trying to bet the overs, and I was like, Dad, I said that shit ain't going over. I was like, there ain't no way. They only had like the overs was 204. They only had like 70 points at halftime. Nate said World Test Championship, 2 years of matches led to this. Australia versus India. Oh, wow. That is a big matchup. Oh, y'all actually told us about that. You've told us in stream, and we've had people talk about it in comments as well. Another foul on Vincent. Scores 47-44 on my end. Ron said Dirk beat the Brandon Roy Aldridge Blazers. Bro, Brandon Roy was so good. I always forget about him. I always forget about him, and I always forget about Darren Williams. Two phenomenal guards, man.
Yeah, but Roy was out.
They don't talk about enough.
So injury prone. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. I mean, imagine that team if with them and if Greg what's his name? The dude from Ohio State that got injured like his first year. I keep wanting to say Olsen, but I don't think it's Greg Olsen. That's a player. It's Oden. Yeah. Greg Oden. Imagine that team. That might have been a championship team.
Could have been. There was possibility with that one. Yeah. I'm trying to see.
You know, now he coaches like a high school. Like there's a video of like someone like coming up to him. Like someone didn't know it was him. It was like on TikTok. They were like, dang, bro, how tall are you? Why are you coaching? You should be playing. You should be this and all this. And he just like looks so depressed. And I'm like, bro, if y'all only knew how good that dude was. He dominated college basketball.
I mean, I don't know if you ever seen it, but when he first left the NBA, he went back to college for a little bit. And he was actually attending school in person. Yeah, and it was he was walking and going to campus, and it was like an old little white lady. He was helping her do something, I can't remember. And she was like, "You're so tall, you should play basketball." And the camera just following him, but the camera's from a distance. And he was like, "Yeah," and he just said, he didn't say "yeah, I did." He just said, "Yeah, probably one day." And it's kind of like walks off. I was like, "That sucks." That sucks. Like, that's sad.
That sucks. And you know how often he probably gets that realistically? Yeah, I mean, because anybody that tall gets told that. Oh, yeah. You know what I mean?
I mean, his tenure in the league was not long for people to remember.
Air Gordon.
Let's see, go back up. So people act like it was just Dirk. That team was pretty damn. Oh yeah, the team was pretty good, but it doesn't function without Dirk.
Oh yeah, they were filled with a bunch of players that were extremely underrated. I mean, you're talking Jason Terry. I saw a whole post today on Instagram about Berea, the backup point guard, and people were trash talking him like yeah, they have guys like this in the league, and I'm like, y'all don't realize how good he was off the bench.
I think it's funny.
He was a phenomenal role player.
When people say like this, I'm like, okay, you say like this. If you're playing 1v1, do you think you get more than 5 points? I'm being generous by saying 5. I'm being generous by saying 5.
Right.
I don't care who you can play. You can play the weakest dude on the bench, the number 15 player that hasn't played in less than 2 minutes the entire season. He's still skunking your ass. Like that. Stop it. Like stop. There is an actual difference between skill level.
I saw someone debating about like people that defended Jordan and people that defended LeBron. You know, they always have that, and they posted what's his damn name? It's the guard that was right next to he played with the damn Jazz with the Mailman and
John Stockton.
What's the other white boy's name?
Jeff
it was
Hornacek?
the other guy.
Jeff Hornacek.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they were like, yeah, Michael's getting guarded by this dude. This dude looks like he works a 9 to 5, and it's like,
you know how good he was.
He's white. It's just because he's white.
It's just because he's white.
Y'all don't understand basketball.
That boy was a bad man.
Look at him.
Jeff Hornacek was a bad man.
Y'all don't understand. Back in the 90s, that a lot of people didn't work out. Like they were lanky like that because they were told working out your upper body was bad.
Yeah.
That was the thought process in the 70s, 80s. It wasn't until like mid 90s that people actually started working out their upper body, unless you were a big man.
Yeah, yeah.
I know I missed a couple of comments up here. Let's see. Roger said Dirk beat the Brandon Royale Blazers, reign championship Lakers with Kobe and Powell, beat OKC with Durant, Westbrook, and Harden, and beat LeBron Wade. Yeah, that run was incredible.
Yeah.
And he went against Kobe too and swept them. Yep. Ron Jeremy, Knight, Worklich. I'm assuming that is that what are you, Dirty Sanchez? Y'all speaking other languages over there?
It's like German?
Dutch or something, or German, yeah. Yeah, Nate said, the team was pretty damn good. Yeah, they did. It was a really good team. Nate said, Odin, imagine if they took KD. Was that the same draft?
I believe it was.
I didn't realize that.
It might have been.
Yeah, that would have been insane too. Yeah. Jeez, I didn't realize that.
Let me see. I'll make sure.
Okay, I think they are speaking German or something. Nate says Blazers is always whiffing on high picks. It's because didn't the Blazers miss out on signing Jordan?
It's so funny when I say KD draft class, the first picture that pops up is Odin, because Greg Oden was first, KD was second.
There you go.
And Al Horford was third.
Oh, there you go.
That's funny.
Wow, Al Horford was third. I didn't realize Horford's been in the league that long.
Since 2007. Jeff Green was fifth.
Jokic knocks down a pair of free throws, 53-48. 14 points for Jokic, 12 rebounds, and 7 assists already with 15 seconds to go in the first half. Nate said the Matrix Shawn Marion, he was a baller. Oh, you're right. I forgot Shawn Marion was on that team. That's after he left. After he left Phoenix.
Yeah, I hated it.
Did he retire with
I hated his shot.
I hated it too.
It was the worst thing ever.
Did he retire with the Mavericks, or did he go somewhere else afterwards?
I'm trying to remember if I remember him in another jersey after that.
I don't think I remember it either. That Suns team was really fun to watch with him.
I think he might have
Nash, Amari Stoudemire, and all them. Who was the other jump shooter on that team? There was one other guy on that Suns team.
Shit, my brain.
It was Nash, Amari. I'm trying to find it.
So the Matrix Shawn Marion, baller. They had an accident. They had ancient Peja, but he didn't play in the finals. Peja Stojkovic. Said lots of old dogs. Yeah,
bro, I love Peja, bro. Peja's my guy. It's not Stojakovic. It's Stojakovic Swish.
No. Nate says
That's what his name was at the Hornets games. Peja Yaka
And I was like,
Swish.
no, I'm not saying that. They said Haslam would still whoop you, Mark Jackson, and Steve Kerr.
Wait, did you see that interview that Draymond and Steve Kerr the other day? And Draymond was like just talking about their legacy with the Warriors and all they've done. And he was like, yeah, he said, I remember when we won our third title and we were like, man, this is crazy. Coach, man, we have 3 titles, 3 NBA titles. How awesome. Steve goes up to him and goes, 3? No, y'all have 3. I have 8.
I know it's crazy because he has 9 total. That's fucking crazy. You have 9 total as a player and a coach. See, you said Dan Marley, and I was thinking Dan Marley, Thunder Dan, but then I was like, was he there with it? But he was there. He was there. Said still whoop you 101. Yeah, most basketball players, NBA players would. Karl Malone changed that. He was built like a brick. Yeah, he actually was. He was.
Oh,
yeah.
That's who I'm missing. Leonardo Barbosa.
Yeah.
The 6th man himself, bro. That won 6th man of the year like 3 or 4 times in a row.
And that's the.
And Joe Johnson, he was a good 3-point shooter too.
Yeah.
I forgot about him. He was a baller.
They had Aldridge, Warren the center. Same when they took Bowie over Jordan. Already had Drexler. Yeah. They wasn't gonna put him and Drexler on the same team. Not at that time. Hell no. Drexler, his head was too big. He even talked about that. I think geocentric Miami maybe.
I ain't gonna lie, Jimmy's a funny dude, bro. Jimmy's a funny dude. You know, they did a video. Jimmy has got that whole team listening to country.
Oh, I believe it.
They did an interview, said, what song do you listen to pregame? And they were all naming like country and like a Taylor Swift song and stuff like that. I'm like, what is Jimmy doing to these people?
Well, you seen I sent you the video why you started listening to country.
yeah, I did. Yeah, because tell him. Do you remember?
Yeah, so
do you remember it? I just watched
when he was in, I think it was high school. I think it was high school, or whatever. He used to, a lot of his friends used to have their headphones in it, but they wouldn't put them on, and they have the headphones turned this way, like old school. You can turn them, and they'd be blaring the music, walking through the halls or in the locker room. He would try to tell his teammates to turn their music down, and because it was irritating him, it was kind of messing up his pregame thought. So when they wouldn't listen, they keep doing it. He was like, okay. So when he went home, he looked up what's the most. I think it was the most annoying song that you can actually play, and it pulled up country song. It pulled up country song. So
it was like a Kenny Chesney song or something like that.
So he said he downloaded it, and then he went to the locker room and started playing it, and they was all, hey, you need to turn it down. He said, no, if y'all gonna do it, I'm gonna do it too. But he became a fan because he started actually listening to what the lyrics said from Kenny Chesney and became an immediate fan, and now he's like a supreme country fan. I think he's working on a country album too. I think he's actually working on a country album.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. What up, Ron? Welcome.
Ron Duffney. Welcome to the channel. Uneducated Sports Talk in the building. What's good, Carlos? Hey, my boy. Oh, we got the little raid going. We got ELS in the building.
What's up? What's
How
up?
you been living, brother? I saw you posted a video the other day, man. I'm glad you still post some content. Hope you're doing well. Ron, appreciate you stopping by. Carlos, as always.
Appreciate you guys.
Guys.
Thank you for the UST raid.
We do it every single time. If y'all support and like to follow our channel and support us, like Cutting It Up, please go and do the same with our guy Carlos and PJ over on Uneducated Sports Talk.
Please show him some love. Great host, live streamer, great content creator. PJ carries it mostly, but Carlos is really good too. Like, he's really good, but you know, when he walks away, PJ holds
He's a good second place. He's a good second place.
But thank you, brother, for bringing the community over. We truly appreciate you. What's up, Butter? How you doing? Welcome. But thank you guys again for joining the raid and coming through with the fam. Appreciate you guys all. And also, if you're here and you haven't already, go ahead and hit that like button, like the stream. And if you truly new and you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Seriously, what are you waiting for? Subscribe to the channel and turn them noties on.
Nate said, Robert Harry and Bill Russell be like, what? Right, yeah. They got 10 rings. They ain't worried. They're like 8, 9.
Yeah,
I ain't worried about you, big dog. Ron says you can have how many rings you want. Nobody can beat Jordan 6s. Is that what? Oh, that's what Nate was talking about. Yeah. I love Jordan 6s too, 6 but I think
Russell. I think Russell has 11, right? He had 11, right?
Yeah.
Russell 11.
I think you're right. I think it's 11. Nate said, trying to remember where Marion ended up after Dallas. Oh, I got you. Ron said, Jimmy's the type of guy who does an interview and has some fun with the interviewers afterwards. Was it?
I was like, what's that Cleveland? I didn't see Nate say Cleveland. I was like, was he in Cleveland? Because now I'm starting to think, did I remember seeing him in a burgundy jersey?
I have to look it up.
I've seen too much.
ELS said it has been a while since I joined the chat. Well, hey, ELS, appreciate you coming stop by, man. I hope everything's been doing well with you, brother. Oh, Robert Horry, you talking about? That's who was in Cleveland? Or you meant Horry, not Harry. That's what you meant. Yeah, you meant Robert Horry. Yeah, I got you. Russell 11, Big Shot Bob with 7. Oh, damn. He got most of those. He had how many? He had what? 4 with San Antonio, right? Robert Horry had 4 with San Antonio.
He has what? Two? Is it 2 or 3 with the Lakers? And then with
that must be what it is. 4. I think it's 3 with the Lakers, 4 with San Antonio. That might be what it was. Unless he has 1, unless it was like either 3 or just 2, and then 1 with somebody else.
Big Shot Bob.
Big Shot Bob. I've never heard him called that before. Now every time I think about him, that's what I'm going to be thinking about.
That's all they call him. That's all they ever call him is Big Shot Bob.
I swear I've never heard that. I swear. Maybe it's because like we played him a lot as San Antonio, and we never like, I only got the Hornets announcers, so like maybe I just never heard him be called that. Ron Jeremy said, "How are you?" Oh, I'm sorry, Ron Jeremy. Ron Duffy. Oh, we're doing good, Ron.
Doing good.
Just having a little debate.
Yeah, I was just looking at that. I thought it was 2 with a
couple of different things.
I was thinking 2 with Houston. Yeah. Or I was thinking
it's only 2 with San Antonio. I don't know why I thought it. I don't know why I thought it was 4. I thought he was with them longer. Because Duncan and Tony and them, they have 4, right? Or maybe I'm just tripping.
Yeah.
I might be tripping. I was like, where's but we're just having a little debate. We're talking about what was the greatest championship run ever. A lot of people have said Dallas, and then we also were talking about some of the biggest draft, not necessarily busts, but draft mistakes. So we were talking about Greg Oden and how he got picked number 1 overall instead of KD by Portland, then got injured. And we were talking about a couple other guys like that. Oh, 2 with Houston. Did he play with Houston?
Yeah, he did play with Houston.
I don't remember playing with Houston at all.
He played with Houston. That was that was the 2 that they won where they thought they were going to get a 3-peat and didn't work out that way.
Who was that? Who was on that team?
Shit, honestly, I don't remember. I don't remember everybody's names. But
that's in the 90s. That's why I don't remember. That was in the 90s. That's why. That makes sense because I really didn't start watching basketball until probably 2002. I started watching a little bit. I was only like 6. I watched it with my dad, but I don't recall.
I was like, Elijah one days, brother.
Yeah, I was about to say I didn't realize it was that long ago, man. I don't know why. Maybe it's just because 05, like right after Katrina is when I like was fully invested in basketball. So like 04, or like 05, 06 until like 2012
That was
when I was
that was
like,
Kenny
I was
Smith. That was a
locked
Kenny
into
Smith title.
everything.
Kenny Smith, Otis Thorpe. Otis Thorpe. I met that dude in person. That dude is a freaking monster. Larry Robinson, Elijah One, Robert Horry, of course, Mario Ellie, Sam Cassell. Like, it's a lot of players that people didn't even look at as being like those guys, but they all were pretty damn good. They were just great at knowing their role.
Yeah.
Yeah, Otis Thorpe. Yeah.
See, ELS.
I seen Otis Thorpe break a backboard.
Man, I'm nervous about my Packers season. Oh, have you?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
ELS said, man, I'm nervous about my Packers season because I'm not sure if Jordan Love will be good this season. I think y'all are gonna have a rough year this year, man. And that's just being a little honest. Just being a little honest. We play y'all, I think week 3, week 2, or I think we play y'all week 3. So that'll be a fun game.
I think y'all said earlier. I think it was week 3. Yeah. So it was a time. It was about probably around. It was, I forgot what season it was, but he tried out for the Warriors. And so the Warriors, they used to practice at College of Alameda. My dad worked at College of Alameda. So when I tell you all the stories about me seeing him, it's because I had access to just walk into the gym. And over time, they the coaches knew me, so they knew I was the son of an employee. So they just let me come in and I get to watch. So I've seen when like Otis Thorpe tried out for the Warriors. I've seen like certain players who never played for the Warriors and play for other teams in the league, but when they practice for the Warriors, like that's when I seen John Stark before he came into the league officially. When he tried out for the Warriors and the Warriors cut him, I was like, in my head, I was thinking, why would you cut this dude? This dude is so nice, and then he ends up with the Knicks. And I'm like, that makes sense. He's so good. Yeah. But he tried out for the Warriors and they cut him.
And that was the dominant years of the Knicks too, right?
Yeah. And then when I seen Otis Thorpe try out, this dude in a scrimmage game against like some Warrior scrubs goes up to dunk, and he dunks so hard, just like wow. And when he comes down, the rim's in his hands. Like,
oh my god!
I was like, oh my god.
Well, you know, I've broken a rim.
And I'm like, no one's gonna believe me.
I've broken a rim too.
So you broke a rim before?
Dude, those ones that you put on your door frame. Oh yeah, dude. Back in my day.
Oh Lord Jesus!
Damn, take the rim with me, bro.
I think everybody's broken one of those.
yeah, not as many as I did. But ELS, I kind of feel like you're
really
at
Nate?
The situation that we were last year. Like we were like trying to be so optimistic, and it was all obviously like did not work out. Everybody else was telling us we were not. We need to like slow our roll, and we didn't. And we got humbled a bit. This year, even though I think our team's a lot better, Saints, I think I don't have expectations, so I think I'm actually going to enjoy the season a whole lot better because last year I was so disappointed because I had expectations. Yeah. Nate also said Pelicans taking Big Chungus over Ja. You know, Nate, I wish I could pull up a text. I'm still happy with Zion and all this stuff. Hopefully all this crap works out with him, but whatever. But I actually said I wish we would take Ja instead of Zion before the draft. I wish I could find the text message so I can prove it to you.
I mean, right now.
I mean, who knows? Ja's going through his crap too now. Yeah, so neither one of them are looking great.
I was about to say right now, I'd rather deal
neither
with
one of them are looking
I'd rather deal with Zion and his baby mamas over with Ja's going through. Because Ja's close to being out the league compared to that. If he possibly misses 40-something games. Yeah.
Nate said, I saw a ranking with Jordan Love above Justin Fields. That's crazy. What? Now, look, and y'all know me. I'm not a big fan of Justin Fields. Like I think he still is a couple years away from like being a super competent NFL quarterback, but he ain't behind Jordan Love. There's no way, right? ELS said week 3 Packers versus Saints. Yes, it is week 3. Yeah, it's gonna be fire, man. ELS said, I need to see if Jordan Love played good in week 1 before I say that he's better than Fields. Yeah, that's a hard ass, man. I mean, I know y'all are in the division, so like it's gonna be an interesting matchup. I mean, what y'all division now? Does that mean Kirk Cousins is now the best quarterback in y'all's division? Because what is this? It's Jared Goff, Cousins, Love, and Justin Fields. That's crazy. To be fair, Kirk Cousins gets a lot of slack that like he deserves, but he's also when he's at his best, he's top of the league. But when he's at his worst, he looks like he should be on the bench somewhere in like Canada.
And and that's not even on the team. That's just on a bench at a random place in Canada. Not even with the team.
Oh yeah, apart. Like he got picked last.
That could be a bus bench.
Like, yeah, we'll bring you in when we need you.
Just sit there. You stay right there. We'll be back. Maybe not today, but we'll be back.
Nate said Fields could be number 1 by season end, could have a Cam Newton MVP year. If Love gets top 15, I'd be shocked. I think Fields has all the potential. I don't see that high, though. I could see him peaking into the top 10 if he has a great year. I don't know about an MVP year, but at the same time, a lot of people didn't see Jalen Hurts, being up for vote for MVP and stuff like that either. And so anything could happen. Nate says, given career trajectory, who would you have liked in Golden State? Jameson as he was, or VC whom they drafted and swapped?
Honestly, with what that team was going through during that time, I think Vince Carter would have played a better part, a bigger and better part. Because at that point, we as fans knew they weren't going getting the title. We knew that. We knew we had a competent team. And it was just fun to watch. They were fun to watch.
And so I think bringing in a Vince Carter would have kept it fun.
Having a Vince Carter, that it would have fed into the culture of basketball in Oakland, which is very big. Like there's a big street ball culture in Oakland. But we got Jameson, and they went after Jameson because Jameson was on that list of potentials, up there replacements. That's what Jameson was. There was a list of the next Jordans, and Jameson was on that list. Regardless if people believe it, but he was on that list, and so that's why they went after him.
Yeah,
and it just didn't pan out.
And we are back in the game. We'll get to this last comment. We'll do a little more play-by-play, but we'll still be reading and answering comments, so keep them coming. ELS said, the Packers are very young. The problem is we need some veteran players. Yeah, I mean, y'all are going through a mid-rebuild. Like it's not a complete rebuild, but now it's like either these young guys have to show up within the next 2 years, and y'all have to be successful in the draft and then do some good moves in trades and stuff like that. And then y'all be back into top of the division within 2-3 years, or you fumble the bag and then you're in rebuild. It's the same thing the Saints are. We just took a big chance with Derek Carr. I think it's going to work out, but who knows? And if it doesn't work out, then in 2 years we're going to be in a complete rebuild, and we're going to be back to the paper bag days.
Yeah, I was like, I think your squad, our squad, both is and they're in a question mark era. Right now it's a question mark era because you have no idea what's going to happen.
Question mark era. Yep.
You have no idea. The people that are predicting, the Raiders or the Saints are going to win 9, 10, 11 games. Shut up. You're a homer. You have no idea what's going to happen.
Yeah, I mean, the only reason why they have the Saints at 9 games is because of how weak our division is. It's just because of that. I mean, you got Baker Mayfield, who
I can see that.
Like highlights during OTAs and stuff like that, bro. It was bad.
Was it?
They couldn't throw completions. Neither Baker or Trask. They couldn't throw completions. It was it was interceptions. Like it was nonstop. And then you got a rookie, Carolina and Atlanta. I'm scared of for the next 5 years. I think they're doing some really good things.
They're building really good on the very draft. Well.
I still don't like the Bijan Robinson pick, but he is an X factor. I thought they would have went somewhere else with it, but he's a guy that he could be a top guy in the league. Somebody has him within top 5 running backs of the league right now.
Really?
And he hasn't played a snap in the NFL. Yeah, that's insane to me.
But I mean,
I think he's going to be good. That's insane.
He's going to be good.
Yeah, he's going to be good. Nate also said, I'm talking fantasy points. I think Fields is top 3 at quarterback, but we'll have 40-point nights and 5-point nights. Oh, you're talking fantasy wise. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I think I agree with that. Now, would you take a risk and he would have to be a quarterback that would have to fall to me in the 6th or 7th round, though. I wouldn't go out and grab him super early just because it's such a high risk, high reward situation. Nate also said, am I right in thinking Jameson is the only 20,000 scorer who isn't in the Hall of Fame?
No, I just looked it up, and Tom Chambers is not in the Hall of Fame either. He has 20,000 points. and he's literally he has 7 more points than Jameson. So
I don't even know who that is. That's how like kind of slept on his name. What's his full name?
Tom Chambers.
No, Jameson.
Antoine Jameson. ANTAWN. Antoine. Or Anton. Yeah. That's not how he spells the name. Isn't it ANTWAN?
Oh, okay. Oh, I know who he is. I've seen him. I've watched him when he played for the Wizards, but that was like
also
he played for the Wizards in 2004. So yeah, I've seen him. He was kind of nice.
Yeah, he was nice. But that's what I'm saying.
It wasn't like he was ever an all-star. Like he was nice, just wasn't crazy.
In college and in high school, he was compared to Jordan. Like, remember I was telling you how there was like this era where everybody
screwed up so many players by doing
that. It was an era of time in between the 6 championships and then after the 6th championship when Jordan actually left, that so many players are compared to, he's the next one, he's the next one, and they did it for 20 years until they came to LeBron. You know what I'm saying? Like till LeBron, they're like, we finally got it right. And they ruined so many players' careers.
We knew it the whole time. We knew it.
It was like, no, you guys guess on everybody. So there's an article that came out in 2023, April 6th, says 5 basketball players who deserve to be in Hall of Fame. And I think in that list is Mitch Richmond, who also scored 20,000 points. I think Mark Price. Really, Mark Price is not in the Hall of Fame? Surprise.
I don't think I know who Mark Price is. The Chambers guy sounded familiar, but I might be thinking of a different person. I don't think I know who Mark Price is.
You've seen him too a little bit. Derek Winston be leading them.
Mark Price, I have.
Yeah, you've probably seen him. Them young legs are valuable.
Oh, you know what? Okay.
Yeah, I'd see him play around 5th or 6th. He was traded to Philly for Barkley. He was the biggest piece of the trade that way. Huh. I think you're right. It's so long for me to remember that. So I'm proud of you for remembering because I don't.
Butler gets inside, puts up a shot right out the break. Miami did go down by as much as 11, now down by 9, 59-50, 9.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Nate said, yeah, I'd see him there around the fifth, 6th. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'd probably wait off until the 6th, but if he's there in the 6th, I think I'd grab him. Unless, like, I had desperate need somewhere else. I need to set that stuff up, too, for the fantasy draft. I need to do that soon. I'll probably mess with that tomorrow because you said we're going to try to record on Friday or Thursday. What day did we say we're going to try to record again?
I think
or no,
Thursday or Friday, I guess, because I think the game won't be till Saturday, I believe.
Yeah, we'll talk after. We'll figure it out, and then I'll set up the fantasy thing and go get those Vegemite clips later. Bam Adebayo knocks down the jumper over Jokic. 50 points for Bam and 10 rebounds. Double-double for Bam early in the second half. That's good for him. He normally doesn't get there that early, especially. Him and Gilbert were running it in Washington for years. Yeah, Gilbert Arenas was a special talent too, bro. I loved watching Gilbert Arenas. I want them to bring back those gold jerseys, even though everybody else hated them, and now they all of a sudden like them. I loved them the whole time. I don't know why. They reminded me of like street ball jerseys. That's what I thought of, like the stars and all that. And that like metallic color. I like that. Butler from the elbow misses. Thought he might have got fouled on the shot. Murray's going to bring the ball down, guarded by Butler and Strus. Now he's going to drive inside in the right, has space. 360, shoots it. No good, but grabs his own rebound. Butler a little lazy. Murray puts the lay-in back up and extend that lead back out to 11 with 7.5 to go. On June 17, 1992, the Philadelphia forward Charles Barkley was traded to the Phoenix Suns in exchange for Jeff Hornacek, Tim Perry, and Andrew Lang. I was wrong. Oh, okay.
Jeff Hornacek.
He was a bad man. They'd be bagging now. That's the guy that we were just talking about, how they were saying that Jordan was getting defended by him and that he wasn't shit because
people don't realize how good of a defender he actually was.
Jokic going over Vincent. Got the finish. Another soft touch. Back to a 10-point game. 6-7-57. Vincent guarded by KCP. Working around a Love screen. Almost loses it. Passes it out to Bam. Bam guarded by Jokic up top. Back to Vincent. They want to set him up for a three. Shoots the three. No good. I don't like that was the game plan going into that set. Like that, you could tell that's all they wanted. The set was Vincent 3, nothing else.
Yeah.
Because when Bam got the ball up top with plenty of space to work and go inside, it was like, nope, let's run 3 screens and get Vincent a Steph Curry open shot. Not a Vincent open shot. Yeah. That's a Steph Curry open shot. Vincent won the tip, 6'3" versus 6'10". How'd he manage that? Vincent over to Bam. Bam to Love. Love for a straightaway. No good. Bam trying to fight for the board. Strus saves it, but saves it to Porter, who loses it to Love. 9 seconds to shoot. Over to Butler. 7-6. Working around the screen. Getting to that mid-range. Going baseline underneath. Kicks out. Love. Another 3. No good. Gordon bringing the ball up by 10. Pass over to Murray. Murray guarded by Butler. Over to Jokic up top. One to get the ball down low to Gordon, who's down guarded by 2 smaller defenders, but Love is going to get called on the foul. I think that was during the awkward changing for. Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
No, you got it. You guys start reading. Just finish.
During the awkward changing for Bullets to Wizards, Jordan in and out, and an owner, Kwame Brown.
Oh yeah.
Gordon missed his first free throw, makes a second. Lead back to 11. Butler to Bam. Bam at the charity strike. Passes it back to Strus. Working around the Bam screen and thought he had a give and go, but Bam did not get the message. Now Strus with it up top, pulling from the free throw line. No good. Gordon with the board. Coming up with 5 minutes remaining. Backing up Strus. Kicks out up top to Jamal Murray. Murray guarded by Bam. There's a mismatch somewhere. Yep, Jokic on Vincent. He's going to pass it all the way to the corner. KCP back to Murray. Murray with 6 seconds. Pulls over Bam. No good, but offensive rebound by Porter. Gets blocked. Misses again, but Gordon gets the final finish. 3 putbacks finally go in by Gordon. 13-point lead. Shoot it, Jimmy. Got it. Jimmy knocks down the 3-point bucket. Shoot it, Jimmy. Nate said, did you see Tom Grossi go through the table in Buffalo? I didn't watch the full video, but I saw him
no, I didn't
on, I think, Instagram. Yeah, he's doing like a world tour or something like that. Like, and I guess doing like a fan experience thing with like all the NFL teams. Or not, I don't know if it's all of them or if it's just some, but it's pretty cool. He's supposed to be coming to New Orleans at some point. Underneath to Adebayo. That's not a foul. They said it was a clean block. They're going to keep it with Miami. I thought he got armed, but maybe I didn't see it right.
Nope, you're
they
blind.
all said torn went to.
Why'd you stop?
No, he hit the hand.
I was just
That
saying,
was a
I haven't even
foul.
seen it. You gotta remember, I'm behind you. I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
I was just saying you're blind.
That's true. Oh, well, I mean, I am. Vincent, corner 3. No good. Lowry can't get the rebound. Jokic with it. Torn went to Utah as a free agent as Charles was taking his spot, so signed in Utah. Oh, okay. Bruce Brown out back to Jokic. Jokic guarded by Lowry. He's backing him down. Vincent comes in with the help, spins inside, draws the foul. And Lowry said, I got ball. Let's see if he in fact got ball. I think he actually in fact got ball. I think he actually got ball there. That was close.
Yeah, I'm frozen, so I'm gonna go with your word on that one. Nate says, so now you think Golden State just needs another piece to compete for 2-3 more years, or should they rebuild? I think Steph needs to go to help the team and give him a shot at a few more. I definitely think now with this season, they're going all in for Steph for at least 2 more seasons. I already know that they're doing that. They're definitely doing that because they've already promised to rework Clay. Clay already said he's down to rework. They already said they wanted to bring back Draymond. So them saying they want to bring back Draymond to me means that they're going to get rid of Poole, because they need to bring another. They have to bring in a bigger piece. So we already Iguodala's already leaving. He's already retired. So that's one position up. They're not re-signing Mannion. So that's 2 spots up. So I definitely think they're going to put all their focus on a last run with Steph. And that's probably, like you said, 2-3 years. I think that's very accurate. And then they're gonna the young players that they have, they're kind of hoarding in the background and in the G League. They have enough to start a new quasi foundation if Kuminga decides he wants to be a big boy and play for a championship team, or he wants to complain and whine about playing time. But if you watch like you said, Draymond Green,
the thing with Kuminga, Kuminga was the obvious hole. He was a guy that was supposed to give great minutes. He was supposed to be the Jordan Poole, the Wiggins of this year's playoffs. And Kuminga looked lost every single game. And that's why his minutes got cut. It's because you were lost.
That's exactly why his minutes got cut. And it would frustrate me going on like Twitter and seeing quote unquote fans saying, why not playing Kuminga? Like, do you not see why they're not playing Kuminga? You put Kuminga in for a 2-minute stretch, he gets 2 fouls immediately because he's not playing defense like as a team. He's playing it individually. He's not playing within out of position. System.
The only time he looked good offensively is whenever they set him up for ISO ball, and y'all aren't an ISO ball team. Like that's not how y'all move. Y'all move off ball. Y'all run plays. Y'all aren't an ISO guy. So maybe if he can't adjust to it, then maybe that it's just not the right suit. It's not the right place for him. That could be a thing too.
And I don't even think that's not the right place. I think that he has to mature. He's just turned 20. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's still a child. Like mentally, he hasn't even grown up yet. Yeah. So he has to. It's one of those things where he has to realize basketball is bigger than just one person. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta learn that you have a role. Every person has a role. It's surprising to see. It's like, do you not see when Steph doesn't even shoot for a quarter because he's trying to get everybody else started? Like, and he's the superstar of your team. He's trying to help you get started.
And that's I quote this all the time. Also, before we forget, because we keep ranting. What's up, Brocky? Brocky Sports saying, "Yo, boys."
They're on the TV timeline anyway. So
what's good with you, Brocky? How you doing, brother? It's very much similar to how Allen Iverson. Well, I know I bring up this quote is just like because I thought this was like just so cool to me whenever I heard it the first time. How AI's like, if I give you the ball, Scott, I want you to do something. I'm going to get my points. You don't have to worry about me. And that's how Steph is too. Steph knows I don't need to score this quarter. I need to get y'all scoring. I'm going to get my points. I ain't worried about y'all. And the thing is, if you do the things off ball and then get in the right spot and you don't look lost in offense and free up lanes and get open, they're going to find you. And then when you start making them, now plays are designed for you. And then you're going to play several minutes because you're hot.
Yeah, I seen.
But whenever you're out of position and you're costing the team, that's whenever you're going to get taken out.
Yeah, I seen this one where it was they were on the sideline. Draymond was talking to him. And they, I don't know who was mic'd up, but they already had the parabola mic facing him. And Draymond was like, "Look, you are the most athletic person on this entire court. There's nobody on either team that's more athletic than you. If you just have patience, the game will come to you." He said, "That's why you notice when the ball swings, the ball swings to the right person at the right time. That's why when whoever's open, regardless if it's you, if it's Poole, if it's Clay, if it's Steph, if it's me, if it's whoever, we have an opportunity to make a point." So he said, "Just be patient. You're too good to be this impatient." And that's like, just listen to your OGs. So, who is your dream type of player to get them over the line?
Yes.
I don't have an idea for a dream player. I do think they need a competent big. I do think they, for right now, especially in the West, I think they need a competent big. And it's like
a competent big in the West would be such a difference maker because nobody has one except for kind of Sabonis. But Sabonis, I wouldn't say is a competent big. He's an athletic big. Like, he plays center, but truly he's the size of like a power forward.
Yeah,
like a competent big would run house in the West right now.
Yeah, when we had Wiseman, I know people laughed at it, but
and Jokic. I'm sorry, I totally forgot about Jokic. My bad.
Well, yeah. But when we still had Wiseman, I know people laughed at it, but I was like, why don't we just bring in Dwight Howard to teach Wiseman? Like, bring in Dwight Howard for 2 seasons, let him teach Wiseman.
Dwight Howard's trying to go to Sacramento right now.
I mean, that'd be a good look for them. I don't know money wise if they have it.
He said he would love to come from Taiwan and come play. He said he hasn't retired from the NBA. He said he'd love to come back and help Sacramento win a ship.
I could see him playing there.
What his quote said. Yeah. Nate said 30 and 30, all in 30 days. Oh, wait, you said Steph next to Murray on this team for 2-3 years could be gold. Oh, talking on this Nuggets team?
Yeah.
But I mean, I think you can plug Steph into a lot of teams. It'd be really good. But yeah, no, Steph. That's one of those things where like you have Steph and Murray next to each other. Like that's like having Steph and Clay next to each other before the knee injury.
Yeah.
It's very serious. Except Murray has better inside play than what Clay has. Yeah. Clay has developed it a lot better now, but he definitely is a better inside guy. Sabonis would be perfect for them, I feel. Kings are going to give Sabonis the biggest bag of his life for the rest of his career. They ain't no way, just because the
very
way
true,
that
Nate.
Him and your boy made them a competent team again. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Shakira. You talk about Shakira.
It's like a budget Jokic. Yeah. Sexy Mamacita.
Shakira she's
like
beautiful.
Fine port. Like a fine wine. Port. What's a fine?
Oh, wine. Okay.
Is port's a wine?
Yeah, port is type of wine.
I never heard of a wine called port. I never heard wine called a port. I instantly thought of I instantly thought of Port Orleans beer, and I was like beer don't age that well. I was like the beer I'm drinking right now I think is actually a little old. It's a little sour right now. It's actually kind of nasty. Zach and Non like them big and thick. Like them real thick and juicy. You need to taste that bubble with lots of trouble.
So basically,
that was my favorite song growing up. That was my song on MySpace, and I think that explains why like gotta have some ass in my life.
Port is
oh my god bread. Christian Brown. Oh no. Christian Brown just did his signature LeBron James dunk. He cocked that way back there for the Yam. Denver now up by 19, by the way.
Yeah, I'm doing it right now.
Go ahead now. I'm gonna go run to the restroom real quick.
Well, what I was gonna say was actually going to you, so say, hey Ron, you should call Skylar Big and Thick and see how. Oh yeah, please don't do that. Please don't do that. So score is now 82-66. Just to give you guys a heads up, I'm not on my regular service, so I'm on something I'm definitely delayed. So Christian Brown's shot gets blocked, but hits the side of the backboard. Goes to Murray. Murray to Brown. Bruce Brown. Bruce Brown gets the pass to Green. Green back to Brown. Gets a foul. They're gonna call a 24-second on the reach from Jimmy Butler. But 82-66 on the current score right now. Before the third quarter expires. Gordon's going to enter the matchup. 140. If anybody can, since you can rewind YouTube, can you go to YouTube and clip that clip of Zach getting excited for the Christian Brown dunk? If somebody can do that, that'd be awesome.
Oh, Ron, please, yeah, Nate, don't, hey, y'all trying to get murdered. Is what you're trying to do with that comment, Nate. Nate and Ron, y'all trying to go on a murdering spree. So I would kill you.
But yeah, if somebody can go back and clip that of him getting excited for the Christian Brown dunk, then I can go and I can try to find the Christian Brown dunk and put it together in a highlight. What I was gonna say before you got off, I was gonna say a port is defined as a sweet red fortified wine from Portugal, most commonly enjoyed with desserts.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, I've never.
Step your wine game up, sucker.
What is it? I need to, bro. I don't have any. Well, I had Austin that liked wine, but now I don't have anyone else that likes wine.
You can always do wine of the month club, and you get a different wine every month.
Yeah, but I mean, then that means like I got to spend a whole bunch of money. Like I'd rather just go half in on a bottle like every couple of weeks or something like that.
Well, see, they.
I ain't trying to get on a thing because if my money comes up low 1 month because I got some extra bills to pay, I don't want it to.
I would say when they first started doing it, it wasn't that expensive. I don't know what it is now. Because I used to do it when I was in college. Yeah. Me and the girl I was dating. We used to get like 2-3 wines every month and try them.
Yeah, because I finally have gotten to the point where I'm liking drier red wines. Whereas before, like I don't like that Kool-Aid crap. But like I like Pinot Noir, which is like kind of in the in between of like sweet and dry. But now I like your Sauvignons and all that stuff.
Sauvignon.
So
Zach just forced my phone to turn down because it was screaming, so when he kicked the sound. Yeah, that's what Zach. That's what Zach does.
Yeah, that's what I do. Yeah, it's just how I am, bro. Sorry for your ears and your phones thing. Don't bill us.
So especially now with
these are really
with our
good.
monetization being paused, we definitely can't afford it.
Yeah, we definitely can't afford it. I know. I was joking with Non because we lost a date. Now all that Vegemite that I ate was now for nothing. Now we're not going to see any of that.
See, I think that shouldn't be held. I don't think I don't think they can hold.
That's how I should feel too. But
that's donos.
It'll be interesting. We'll know in like what 10 days, 10, 15 days, something like that.
Yeah. Because that's a dono. It's not all based off of ad rev.
Right.
So it shouldn't be held. But
even I already know they're gonna look at it as we were promoting content that shouldn't have been promoted, and that's that's
from a live stream. It's not from that. They can't you can't even legally argue that. That's illegal. That's illegal.
I agree.
You can't argue that.
But that's what I'm saying. That's why, like, I'm not mad because I like throwing up those clips and stuff, and I want to continue throwing up those clips. The fact that we know we can react to it or like take clips out of this and then put it up, I'm cool with that because I mean that shows off us, and that's what we're trying to do, our excitement and stuff like that. So it's just adjusting. It's unfortunate that it happened because we thought we were good because every channel does it, but they cut it back on us.
Yeah, it's all good though.
Let's see.
He said my wife is a port drinker. She likes the sweet stuff. Gonna check out. Got a will alignment.
They don't say he's got to head out.
Chunky dog for a walk. Okay. Thank you, Nate, for stopping by, brother.
All right, Nate. Take it easy, brother. When I met her, she was into mezcal. Now, poor Leva, she's chilled too much. Ron Jeremy says Malika Andrews is the most annoying sports reporter ever. What's wrong with Malika?
I like Malika. Don't be hating. I doubt she's the most annoying. Trust me. You haven't seen everybody. She's definitely not the most annoying.
I hate Doris. And she's a good announcer, to be fair. She really is. Like, she gives good context and everything. It's something about her voice that I don't know why it bothers me so much. Like, that's horrible. Like, I feel terrible about it because I'm sure my voice is annoying too. But, like, it really just bothers me. I don't know why. She puts up great stories, does really good research and everything, but I don't like her. Lowry puts up a tough one, gets blocked by Jokic. Nate said Porter's a bit like taking wine and treating it like a spirit, barrel aging it. But, okay. Interesting, Nate. I'm going to have to try one then. I'm going to have to find some. Nate said, but later, y'all. All right, Nate. Peace out, brother. Trade a wave in the building.
What up, Trey? Forgot my password.
What's good, Trey?
Bye.
But I'm back. Guess who's back again? Appreciate you stopping by, Trey. How you been enjoying the playoffs and the finals so far? You like because she looks good. I mean,
I do like her because she looks good, but I like her because I actually think she's very competent and does a good job. So that's, I think she's absolutely gorgeous, but that's not why I like her.
Ron Jeremy, you got one to say. You made a career out of women that look good.
I mean, not all of them look good. Let's be honest. Not all of them.
That's fair. That's fair too.
Oh, maybe. Okay, yeah, I think it was a pay thing because
that's what Zion's trying to do now too. He's trying to. Ron Jeremy, Zion should be your favorite basketball player now.
You would think so.
He doesn't have but one, but he has two porn stars. One he has a baby with, and the other one, and another one that is now angry that got the other one pregnant. I thought it was so funny that in her tweet, it was like she's a higher level P star and that she was more mad that he got a lower level P star.
Oh, that's funny.
Pregnant. Like, that's more of what she was mad at than it being somebody else. Because in one of the Snapchat conversations, he was gonna pay her to live with him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what she leaked. Now it could be fake, but it was just because it was Snapchat and there's no telling. She could have just, had anyone's name turned to Zion and faked
having
it,
a smart business arrangement. There's nothing wrong with
that. Murray, stop, pop inside the paint, knocks it down, back up to 14. 10.5 to go in the fourth. Trey says, doing good and well, rip to my free membership I got to save my password. So actually you might have still had your membership, Trey, but we're going through a little thing right now. Our monetization has gotten paused for the time being. We're hoping to have it back up within the next month. I think we can reapply on July 4th. So we're just going through some things on our channel that it doesn't fit the guidelines that we were a little confused with when we were reading the rules and stuff. So we'll have that back soon for now. And that's also why we have added the Cash App down at the bottom left. If you feel obliged and you want to donate to help support the channel and support us and the stream and RFS, help us grow to the moon, the Cash App is right there for donations. Ron says, I like Rachel Nichols. She's a 5 out of 10, but I can see she's a demon in the bedroom.
Just terrible. Stop it. Stop it.
Ron, goodness gracious. I think Ron's the reason why we got demonetized, bro. They're like, oh, they got Ron Jeremy in here. They definitely can't be getting monetized. No shot. Cheesehead, my brother. What's good with you, Cheesehead?
What's good, Cheesehead?
Cheesehead. We had a fellow Packers fan up in here just a second ago.
Yeah.
I think you just missed him. I think ELS might have came out. So, Cheesehead, let us know what your honest opinion, not your Homer opinion, your honest opinion. There was a top 32 quarterbacks list that just came out, and they put Jordan Love ahead of Justin Fields. Do you think that that's fair, or do you think that that's wrong? What's your thoughts? I need to dust my computer, bro. I got so much dust up here right now. Jokic gonna shoot a mid-range. They're gonna call a late whistle on Jimmy. I think it's for landing in his landing area or walking into his landing area.
Cheesehead said, I've been okay. One more exam tomorrow before summer, and my school won state in baseball. Oh, congratulations. That's awesome. That's awesome to hear.
Hey, and also
big dubs.
Congratulations for only having one final left, bro.
Yeah.
Go past that stuff.
I remember like it was yesterday. Feel the pain.
Hated every second,
man.
But it's important.
Yeah.
Put some time into
Ron German says, got to get more girls in here, then I'll show my best behavior. Well, that's why we need you guys to share the stream. Share the stream. Ooh. Share it to your friends that you know that would enjoy being here.
Ron's not trying to show his best behavior. He's trying to show his best attribute.
Hey, if that gets him to stay, then that gets him to stay. But share the stream. Here's the thing, because of what's going on with us and YouTube, we need all the help we can on all the videos, to watch the videos. Even if you say you open them up on our playlist and it's playing in the background while you clean the house, just let it play. It'll help us out. It'll help us out tremendously, honestly.
Yeah. Because unfortunately, whenever you have these things happen, they stop promoting and pushing as much, which we don't have a problem with because we know the content we bring. But the help from y'all will make this process a lot easier, man. We're coming up on, I think about to come up on a year since we've uploaded our first video. I think it's sometime this month. Like our channel has been started for about a year and 2 or 3 months, but we're coming up for a first year since our first video. And we're ready to keep growing this thing, man. Like we have our goal set to 3,000 right now. I think we're actually a little bit more than that. We're at 2592 at least. It might be a little more now.
Oh yeah, I forgot to change that.
And we're planning on getting this sucker up to 5,000-10,000 and really making this a network where everybody can come in regardless of what sport you like, what team you're a fan of. You can come in, talk your mess, have some fun, talk the bullshit, and just enjoy some good content, man.
We're 3 away from 2,600. 3 away from 2,600.
So that means if you're in here and you're not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button.
Yes.
Help us grow, guys. A couple of misses for Miami. They're struggling to get a basket right now. And Christian Brown is just having a night. This dude is going off. What's he at right now? He's at 15 points. He's shooting 7 for 8. He's only missed 1 3-point shot. He has 3 rebounds, an assist, and a steal. And it's just playing physical.
Yeah.
He goes right at Jimmy Butler's chest with no fear.
None whatsoever.
Jumps over him and puts the floater up. Love to see that. Let's see. Trey said, breaking news, LeBron James just signed a $40 million Taiwan team with Dwight Howard. Yeah, Trey, sure. Trey, LeBron James, the billionaire, moves to Taiwan while he's married with 3 kids.
I'll tell you this. Miss James ain't going for that. I don't care what deal he signs. She ain't leaving California.
Everybody knows what happens in Bangkok, and it sounds just like the city. Trey said, laugh out loud. That's something we can talk about too. I'm gonna get through these comments and we'll talk about that. Ron said, someday in the future you'll have 1 million subs and you'll say it all started with Big Schlong, Ron German in the building. That's fact. That's big fact, guys, man. Y'all make this go around.
Actual.
Like, we talk about it. We talk about it often, and we're just, we started this off just kind of some fun, and y'all coming in, tuning in, and having consistent viewership and like consistent guys that come pop in and come say, hey, what's up, man? That means the world to us. Like, y'all give us y'all's time, and that shit's too valuable. Because I don't give my time to nobody that I don't care about. So we appreciate y'all for being here, man. Trey said, Zach, is your team taking it this year? What team? The Saints? I think we take the division. I hope we get out of round 1. We ain't taking no Super Bowl. Not yet. I ain't even gonna try and like get that hyped about it. I think we can win the division. I think this year is going to be easier to win the division than next year will be, even if Derek Carr works out really well, because I think Bryce Young is going to elevate, and I think the Atlanta Falcons are going to elevate a lot more as well. The NFC South is going to be back competitive, at least with those two. Hopefully, still the Saints if we do everything right. In like 2 years, we'll be back to a competitive division. Cheesehead said, "You guys see the Madden 24 cover athlete Josh Allen?" I did not see the cover.
I'll send it to you. 40
is it him?
40 sent it to me. I got it. I'll send it to you. 40
okay, yeah, send it to me.
40 sent it to me. I thought you saw it. Here it is right here. Sent.
Yeah, Chia said Saints. Nah, yeah, no, I'm with you, Cheesehead. I think we take the division, but that's mainly because our division is ass. Like, I think we could take the division winning 8 games, if you want me to be honest with you. Oh, yo, I'm not going to lie. That's hard.
Yeah, it's a dope cover.
That's a hard cover because I like how it shows the Buffalo fans, too. It's not just about the players, it's the fans, because we all know Buffalo fans are crazy. Yeah. I don't think any fan base or team can hate the Buffalo Bills.
Oh, no.
There's some of the best fans in the league. You think Panthers or Falcons win the division? I don't think Bryce Young, first year, short quarterback, first year in the league, he ain't winning the division. Not the first year. I think he can be good, but like it's so different being that size going up against guys that are that big your first year. I know Drew Brees was short, but Brees wasn't very good his first couple of years either. And Falcons, they don't have a quarterback at all. They don't have a quarterback. They have a good running back. They have one decent corner. They don't have any type of defensive lineman at all. And even their weapons on offense, Kyle Pitts, to me, even though they're trying to act like it's not, that dude's a bust. Like he's his first year, he only scored 1 touchdown. I think he only had 3 this past year. London is going to eventually be good, but they don't have a quarterback to throw it to him. I don't think so. Not yet. Falcons would be better off. Like, honestly, if Falcons right now would literally just tank and go grab the quarterback from USC, they will be a top team in the league for the next 10 years. Because they have a lot of people around them. GSI, I like the coverage. I said if Geno Smith versus Jordan for NFC Championship, I'm down for it. Oh, Lord. I was just messing with you. Oh, okay, geez. I was about to say, you got me all heated, bro.
He was mad.
I was like, oh, you talking some crazy shit. I mean, it's always possible, but I don't know. But what I wanted to ask you about is the thought about the Lakers willing to trade LeBron to Dallas.
Oh, said they were. I thought they said they weren't willing because there was nothing that Dallas had.
They said they were willing to for Luka, but everybody says that at first and bids high. If that's been a conversation, what do you think? Like would that be something? Like I can't see him playing in Dallas.
No. If I'm Dallas, I'm not trading Luka for LeBron. Hell no.
Oh, hell no. I'm saying that Lakers would have to settle with something else. But what else?
Yeah.
And I don't think there's much else except for draft picks.
Yeah. I'm as far as what else, I have no idea.
Yeah, Caleb Williams, yeah. Chia said I kind of want the Packers to take for him. Yeah. I think a lot of people are going to be on that ride. Apparently, CJ Stroud has actually looked really nice during OTAs so far.
That's good.
Apparently, they said that they said he is miles ahead of where he should be right now. That he looks NFL ready right now. Now he's also practicing with Texans players, so like there's no telling because anybody looks good against that Texans defense. But that's interesting. Who's the coach over at the Texans now? Because they fired Lovey, right?
Isn't Danico Autry? Is it Danico Autry? I think it's a foreign player. I think it's Danico Autry.
You might be right. Yeah. No. Wait, what?
I thought I saw his name as
That's not right.
I thought I saw his name as a new coach.
D'Amico Ryans.
Oh, that's what it is. That's what okay. I'm thinking switching the names up.
D'Amico Ryans. Yeah.
But yeah.
He's a former Texans player.
Yeah. He's a former player.
Oh, interesting. I know the name, but that's interesting. Okay. Let's see, he attended Alabama in college.
Yeah, I mixed the names up because they start out sounding similar. Yeah, D'Amico. That's what I meant. Not D'Amico. Because I was looking I could see his face, and I was thinking, D. And I was like, D'Amico Autry? Wait, isn't he? He's because they both play defense. They both play defense too.
Yeah.
But yeah, D'Amico Ryans. I seen him because during the draft, I remember seeing him, and then I was like, that's what they put as a new coach. I was like, interesting.
Chia said, I think Drake May is pretty good from North Carolina. He'll be coming in next year too. Okay. I have to keep an eye out for him some more. I don't see a whole bunch of North Carolina games.
Yeah.
I mean, the biggest picks next year are going to be Caleb Williams, and then it's going to be like offensive wise skill players. It's going to be Caleb Williams, and then it's going to be the Marvin Harrison Jr.
Yeah.
He's going to be. Yeah, I guarantee he's going to be a top 5 wide receiver pick. I bet.
Probably. You could be right about that.
Trailer Wave says, well, it looks like Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson is facing the NFL. PS Patriot team is the new Patriot team. You're saying Lamar Jackson is the face of the NFL? I don't think that right now.
Not with the changes they made to the
injuries that have stopped them and the changes. Yeah,
and plus the changes. The new rule changes their offense.
Mm-hmm.
Another triple-double on the way for Jokic.
Oh, Brock Bowers. Yeah. He hasn't gotten it yet?
He's one stat
away?
I think it's like one stat off, one assist or something off.
Yeah,
let me
see.
It's
off,
yeah.
Murray shoot it.
Yep, one assist.
Oh, God, Murray almost broke his ankle there. Gets stripped by Lowry. Lowry pushing up court to Martin. Martin going right at Jokic's neck. Gets the lay in. Cuts the lead to 14. I mean, there's still a chance. And, they're I'm sorry. Is that 14?
Yeah.
Yeah, 14. There's still a chance Heat are on a 7-0 run, but, I mean, they have to do everything right for the next 6 minutes. Patrick Mahomes. Yeah, Patrick Mahomes is a new face. Yeah. Patrick Mahomes is probably the closest thing that we're going to have to being better than Tom Brady. Skill-wise, I think he's better than Tom Brady, but it's how many championships he can win at this
skill-wise,
he's definitely better. Because what Brady has done has been insane. Brady has how many Super Bowl rings? 6 or 7?
6. I think it's 6.
If he gets 4, then he'll be better. I think it'll take 4. For him to be considered the GOAT. And he has 2 already. And, I mean, he's also going to have to beat some records and stuff and have longevity in his career.
Oh, take that back. I'm sorry. 7. Yeah, 7.
All that comes with time.
Yeah,
7. Okay, well, then I think he needs 5.
Yeah.
I think he needs 5 then. I think he needs 5 rings, and he needs to have some longevity in his career. And we'll see the next GOAT. But, that's the one interesting thing with NFL especially. Like, it's like, man, the next best always come up. I just saw a post the other day. It was saying like basically all the quarterbacks of my childhood are now out the league. All the guys that I grew up watching that were like so great, and it was a great 20-year stretch of quarterbacks. Aaron Rodgers is really the only one left, but you're talking about like Drew Brees, Peyton Manning, Eli Manning, Brett Favre, Tom Brady. Kurt Warner was even really good for a couple years. Like all these guys, they're all gone now.
Yeah.
And now we're seeing the next thing. We're seeing a guy as Brady leaves, someone that actually can surpass him. When LeBron and Steph leave, who are we gonna? Are we gonna? Do we have a guy that's gonna be like, oh, they're gonna be better than them?
I remember
soon.
watching some.
How long did it take for us to find a better Jordan? I mean, Kobe was kind of there.
I mean, I think when it came, especially when it comes to the basketball thing, when you talk about specifically those two players, when you look at Steph is a different type of monster than LeBron is. LeBron is probably somebody that's the most dominant in the NBA. That we might find sooner before we find the best shooter of all time coming again. I think the best shooter the best shooter in the NBA is in elementary school right now. You know what I'm saying? But the most dominant player could be in high school or college. We just haven't seen that full potential yet.
I haven't seen him yet. Yeah. Trey says, I hate the new kickoff rule. It's stupid. Yeah, they just don't want people to do kickoffs because it's the most dangerous part of the game. But I don't think a lot of teams are going to opt in to do that, to be honest with you. I don't think a lot of teams are going to opt in to do that. The only way they opt in to do that is if they're at like the 1 yard line, like the 1 to 3 yard line or something like that. Or if they extend it to a touchback off a kickoff to the 30-yard line. If they do that, then you'll see that change. But players know they can get to the 25. If they catch it within the 5, like anywhere between 3 to 5 yards, they know they can get to the 25 9 out of 10 times. So they're gonna at least go for it because 3 out of those 10 times they're gonna get to the 30.
Yeah, very true.
Let's see. I saw someone.
I'm gonna use the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Something else I wanted. Oh, yeah. Trey Wave said, "Don't forget Matty Ice."
He had a crappy owner too, though. They didn't want to spend money. Oh wow.
Go back and read the comments, bro. It's hilarious.
I wasn't even on the toilet, so I was doing something else.
I know. I know.
Hey, accident happened. God damn it.
It did. I know. They were like, go back and read the comments. It's funny. I was like, y'all know sign language?
Why you think you did?
I gotta use the restroom. I'll be right back.
You should have called my phone instead of send me a message. Wait. It just said 107.
Miami actually had a chance to make it a 7-point game, and Bam missed a wide open mid range shot. They had an inbound. They stole they Murray fouled on the inbound. First Duncan Robinson made a crazy acrobatic 3-point shot. They go inbound. Murray ends up fouling, and then Bam missed it easy too. Now Lowe's really gonna mute Non now. No, man, I can't mute Non. She said, but I should.
I mean, I can leave it to you and go off camera.
Look, she said, we should all leave, including you, Zach, and just let Non come back to nobody. I was like, damn, that's messed up.
I'll just end stream. I'm like, okay, something happened. All right, peace.
End stream. All right. Peace, love, chicken grease, bro. Look at UD getting his final appearance in a final. You know, who knows? Maybe they'll blow. Maybe they'll make it further, and he'll get another chance. But this could be the last time. Diego, my brother, let's go with you, Diego. I missed you, man. How's life been? How has life been? Said, let's go Denver, win it all at home. Murray knocks down a couple. Game's just about over with just 30 seconds remaining in this fourth 15-point game. All the backups are in for both teams for the most part. They're going to try and get UD a shot. I mean, as they always do. Of course, why are they going to put Murray on UD, bro? That's so messed up. Haslam misses the shot. Offensive board. Get it back to him. Lord. That looked worse than UD's shot.
What kind of shot was that?
What was that?
Yeah, I was like, he was like, like, what are you? Why is that hand so far out?
I don't know. Diego said, been freaking busy, man. 2 kids now and a new job. That's right. I forgot you started the new job and had the new kid, man. Hey, that's awesome. How's the new job been going, man? It's been working well for you. No problems. Nobody giving you too much shit. She has said, honestly, the Madden cover should have been Jay Jetta's. I think he will get one. I think they were going to do a Buffalo thing also after what happened with the DeMar Hamlin stuff too. Like, you got to think about that whole story along with it.
I think Josh Allen should have been on the cover
if they don't have something.
He should have been on the cover a couple seasons back.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because this really wasn't his best year.
Yeah, I think like
good year, but not his best year.
2 seasons back, it could have been.
Yeah, 2 seasons ago.
Yeah.
Nate says, break out them mops. No chance of sweeping, but let's mop up Nugs. Come on, Nuggies. Chia said he'll get it eventually. Yeah, I think so too. Don't be hating on Josh. Hey, no hate on Josh. I love Josh. I'm picking Josh in fantasy in the 3rd round. Every year I've done it if I have the chance. I drafted him 2nd round last year in one of my drafts.
Now you just told Nate's gonna do it on first on purpose. He's gonna remember when you said that on stream.
Good. Let him have him first. Let him have mind games, not mind games. He earned that shiz. No, he definitely did, bro. Josh is a great quarterback.
No, I was just saying because usually seeing a celebration of what the player did the previous season. That's what I'm saying. I felt like it would have been better 2 seasons ago. You know, it made more sense.
Yeah. I mean, even just last year, I know it was an even bigger disappointing ending last year, but like even last year would have made a lot of sense too.
Yeah, I can see that too, yeah.
I think Jettis is eventually going to get one. I think Jalen Hurts is going to eventually get one. That's only 2 that I think I could guarantee that I'll get some within the next like 5 years. Nate said I really take QB. Yeah, no, I'm the only times if it's like Mahomes or Allen, sometimes I'll grab them if it just makes sense for me. But most of the time I'll wait till like the 5th or 6th round. But if Mahomes would have got Pascal, would have for sure. Yeah, no doubt. But that does wrap up game 3. We had a handily win by the Nuggets, 109-94. Jokic did get his 10th assist, finished up with a 32-point, 21 rebound, 10 assist, triple-double.
So crazy.
No. Stay back, bro. You're not even gonna make it, bro. There's not enough room. Can you please stop? I don't want you to get hurt because I'm gonna feel bad. Jamal Murray finished off with a team leading and I believe game leading 34 points. He shot 12 for 22, 3 for 6 from 3, 7 to 8 from the line. He also had a triple double to go along with it with 10 rebounds and 10 assists.
Double to play out in the finals.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Bruce Brown played a lot of minutes. He had a slower night as far as scoring goes, but his presence was felt. He ended up with 2 rebounds, 3 blocks, had 5 points. Christian Braun finished off with 15 points, 7 to 8 shooting, 4 rebounds.
Really good
assist.
game for an away game. Away game, he did that.
Yeah. Well, and that's what I was just saying right before you got back. I was like, where do you see, like, what do you think going into, now that game 3 has come to a close? I mean, how do you feel? Like, who do you think has this? I mean, I think Miami had a chance to feel like they could pull some fans over on their side to be like, oh, Miami can take this. But you come out on your home stand, your first game at home. You got the whiteout crowd. Everybody's loud. You start off really hot. Both Butler and Bam were getting it going early. Even later in the game, when it was still somewhat close, Martin started knocking down a couple shots. Vincent hit a couple of shots. And then you end up losing by 15 and went down as big as, I think, 21-22. Like, where does that put you mentally as a team? Like, do you think you still have what it takes to come back and win? Because you got to now win another one at Denver in order to close this out.
I think, like, mentally, I think Jimmy Butler believes that, but as far as the rest of the team, I don't know. Yeah, he's definitely built different.
Butler did have a good night tonight. It's the best night he's had so far in this series. He shot 11 for 24, which isn't fantastic. He went 5 or 6 from the line, finished off with 28 points, but he didn't contribute that much in any other place. It had 4 assists and just 2 rebounds and a block. Bam Adebayo finished off with a double-double, had 22 points, 17 rebounds, 3 assists. But it's the role players that really struggled tonight. Vincent just had those couple shots that he had early. He ended up finishing with just 7 points, finished 2 for 10. Strus still in the struggle bus, shot 1 for 7. Kevin Love shot 2 for 5 with just 6 points, 2 3-pointers made. Off the bench, you got 9 from Robinson. Most of those coming right at the end there, where it was just like Hail Mary heaves trying to keep him involved. Martin shot 4 for 9, which is sad to say this is his best game so far in this series as well. And then Kyle Lowry finished off with 9 points, shot 4 for 8 with 1 3-pointer. They shot 37% from the field. It's a matter of how they make shots. They shot 31% from 3, which was a couple percent higher as the Nuggets struggled from 3 tonight. But the fact you're shooting 37% in the NBA Finals at home, it's a problem.
But I mean, their fan base is very similar to like the Lakers, where it's like until they have a reason to look up from their phones, then they're not really celebrating. They're not. This ain't the D Wade fan base. This is very different. This is not the same fan base.
Right. Let's see. I know we missed a couple of comments as well.
Yeah. See you later, Diego. Thank you for stopping by, brother. Good luck with the new job and the
family. Nate said the Hawks running back, maybe if he delivers. Talking about college? Oh, you don't watch college. A Seahawks running back. Who the hell do they have now?
I think you might be talking about.
So there were so many moves with them. They got rid of a couple running backs, and I knew they picked up somebody.
Damn, Carl's be getting off fast.
He jumped off that thing. Who the hell did they just sign?
I have no idea who they just signed. I have no idea. Excuse me.
Oh, you talking about Kenneth Walker? That's the rookie, right? Yeah, I think so. Gia said, my first pick in fantasy, we taking Jordan Love. all right, Gia said. You do that, brother. Not no worries here. You can have him. I might take him as my second quarterback and see what he does. I mean, I feel you on that. Nate said, I will enjoy not seeing you in the playoffs, she said. Ron said, hey, Nan, you're back.
Oh, no, this is risky.
Yep.
He said that was a long number 2.
I wasn't even using the bathroom. Wasn't even using the bathroom.
Nate said, do 2 rounds a night for a week. 2 rounds a night for a week? Can I even set it up that way, Nate? I mean,
thank you for subscribing, Junion.
Junion K.
Appreciate you.
Welcome. Let's see. Nate said New Orleans needs to trade for Barn, the most Louisiana name in the league. Bijan, Atlanta Falcons. Sorry. Tony Pollard, maybe. I like Tony Pollard this year. This could be an interesting year for like number 1 picks, or your first pick overall with running back and stuff like that. Because, I mean, do you completely take Jonathan Taylor out of the equation? You know, even though he had a terrible year, Pollard
probably not.
You know, Pollard now with the starting role. You know, Derrick Henry is still being Derrick Henry. Christian McCaffrey over with the 49ers. There's a lot of this is gonna be a fun year of fantasy. I think there's normally what players are all going first through sixth, like and maybe a couple of them swap, but who the top 6 are. And this year, I think you can go a couple of different ways.
You say you skipped a comment.
Oh, I skipped the comment. Let's see. And you said Bam, trade for Bam. FSA's auto effing correct. Walker got to be first round. Yeah, I think you're right with that. I liked Walker too, but he got hurt last year, right? What was his injury? I don't remember what it was.
I don't remember.
And let me figure out what comment I skipped.
Oh,
so New Orleans needs to trade for
Bijan.
Oh, for Bam.
Yeah. Bijan.
Oh, you're talking about Bam as in Adebayo. Shoot.
Maybe you're talking about the Bijan to Atlanta because that's a running back from the UT, University of Texas.
Yeah, so
he's actually really good. He's really good.
You think Bijan will be a first round pick?
I don't know. I know he's really good running back. He's going to be good too.
I'm trying to think. I mean, last year's Saints run defense was horrible. It was like in the bottom 20 of the or bottom 10 of the year last year.
You said
Tampa Bay's run defense used to be good, but I think but with the players that left now, I don't know how their run defense is anymore. So you might be right. Bijan actually might be a good grab. No, doing a draft on stream skipped that. Oh, okay. Let me go back and see what you said. Okay, they said it'd be awesome if we could do an on-stream draft, then add them in later. People can be on cam or in chat. Okay. I get what you're saying now, Nate. Okay, yeah, that sounds interesting. That sounds interesting.
People that are doing their picks.
Yeah, if they want to, they either can or can't be. It's their choice, but everybody could be here, and it's almost like a draft party, but just live on stream, and everybody can talk crap and all that stuff inside of it. And he's saying doing it 2 rounds a day instead of doing it like all at once. That way it's not like so much commotion. Do 2 rounds, but like take our time with it. You know, each round, you know, with 10 people, you figure everybody takes 2 to 3 minutes to decide on their pick. The first 2 rounds might go a little faster, so maybe rounds 1 through 3 first day, then either 4 through 5, 4 through 6, and you make the streams like an hour long or something like that.
I mean, if it works that way,
and give us time to talk some crap in between and stuff like that, that might be interesting.
So talking crap is mostly going to be you and Nate.
I mean, probably so. I mean, some other people might. That might be interesting. We'll have to see who all does it, and we'll see who would be interested in doing it. Because if it's just you, me, Non, and like if it's just you, me, and Non that get on and actually do the video and get on video for that draft, then it might not be worth it. I mean, if we have like 6 people that are willing to get on video and do it, then maybe that would be. We'll figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
2 different things I'm walking and typing. I got you. I think we figured it out now. I'm taking him at the corner for sure. Yeah, that was a long number 2. Oh, I saw it. Cheesehead said, you see the Dalvin Cook trade rumors to Miami? I have not seen that, but if that's true, that's going to be crazy over in Miami because they've been working with 2 very mediocre running backs for quite a while, and last year finally got them to work. And now if they bring in Dalvin Cook, even though he's a little bit up in age, that could be scary. What do you think about that, Nun?
I mean, I think it could be scary. It depends. I think the reason why the 2 running backs before just finally started clicking is because the offense was fully clicking. It wasn't clicking before. And they needed a 2-headed monster there beforehand because just having the one that was solid wasn't enough for them, especially with them running that type of option offense they were running.
Yeah.
So.
They said Cup would be 3rd round, I'd say now, maybe late 2nd. I see him probably going late 2nd in most drafts just because people aren't going to be ready to get rid of him yet. They're going to, say Stafford was just hurt. It was just a bad year, and they'll keep him within the 2nd, but he probably should be more like around the 3rd, possibly. I mean, because right now your high receivers are going to be Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase, Stephon Diggs will still be up there. I'm trying to think of a couple more. I mean, I think you're kind of right with that. I think you probably won't see him until the 3rd round. I'm pretty sure I can't enter everything in manually on ESPN, but we're also I haven't even talked to you about that yet. I started looking at some draft websites about possibly trying to get affiliation with them and doing the fantasy draft through there.
Mm-hmm.
I looked at it a little bit. I hadn't messaged anyone or figured out what like type of portfolio or resume, whatever the heck you want to call it, that we have to send into them to see about getting either affiliation or sponsorship with them. But I'll do some more research onto that, and then we'll get that figured out. But we should be able to enter it all in. Like everything has it where you can enter in what the draft picks are. So that should be a problem. Get a few new owners from other channels like Uneducated. Well, that's what we really did last year. We tried to bring in a lot of other people, and we'll do that again. Like we'll reach out to those guys and see if they're willing to come help out. Come join in with us. So we're gonna get at least one team, that's for sure. Like I mean, I have friends that I know that would do it. Like we're gonna get at least one team, but we'd rather it be as many people from our streams than from like other streams. Like wanted to get a community thing. So that's what it's about. It's like expand the community. Chia said, I saw it got very close back in March. Oh, the Dalvin Cook thing. See, I never even seen anything about that.
Really?
So that's kind of crazy.
Yeah,
I didn't see anything about that.
No, I didn't either.
Nate said, I consider JJ at 1. Dang it, Nate. I don't like you, bro, because I was thinking the same thing. I was thinking the same thing, bro. That dude was the most consistent player for me all year. And I don't think I had it in our draft, but I had it in a different draft. He's the most consistent guy for me the whole time. Gia said, my friend is a Vikings fan. He was like, we should get Waddle for him. I was like, ain't no way you getting Waddle. Yeah, no. Not an aging running back for a young wide receiver. Yeah, there's no way. They'd probably, for Dalvin Cook, they'd probably get picks and maybe a defensive player, like a safety or something like that, or like a nickel corner. There's no way they'd get another, maybe one of the other running backs. There's no way they'd get a star wide receiver, though. Nate said those running backs are so hit and miss. Oh, yeah, other streamers that come in here. Yeah, I get what you're saying, Nate. I get what you're saying. All right, and well, let's see. You had any other final words about this game or about anything today now?
Not really, no, to be honest.
Yeah,
not really.
Next game we said is on Saturday.
I believe it is Saturday.
I'm double checking right now. Oh, nope, it's actually Friday. Okay, now they only have a 2-day break. So next game will be Friday at 7:30 p.m. Nuggets versus Heat in Miami at KASEYA Center once again. So we'll be here live for that.
Is it KASEYA or KASEYA?
It might be KASEYA or KASEYA. I don't know. I've never heard that word before. I have no idea. I don't even know what that company is.
Why are they switching to
everybody's sponsored by so much BS now, dude? Like, I don't even. It's an IT company.
Why are they switching to a one day instead of 2 days? All of a sudden, now they want to get
NBA,
now they want to get the series. No, because then from this game to the next game is 2 days.
Nate said AFC East is going to be tight. No way any team goes 6-0.
Oh
yeah, no, without a doubt.
Weekend. That's why. That's why they did it Friday. They're trying.
Yeah. Oh, that's what they're doing.
They're skipping Saturday and Sunday. That's why. Which is kind of weird.
Yeah, I mean, because in the weekends,
advertising.
People don't have work and stuff, and you can play the game earlier on in the day,
and you can probably try.
Like you feel like you want it to be. Yeah, interesting. But yeah, we'll be back Friday. We have a bunch of edited content coming out. Like we said, we have 2 cricket videos. We have an NRL versus NFL video coming out. We also are going to do some more recording either Thursday or one day during the weekend, since we only have a 2-day break coming up here. But we will be back soon to our regular 3 videos a week uploaded content. Man, really appreciate all y'all for being here. Nate says having a simulcast with a few other channels would be fire. Maybe. We'll have to talk around. And get everybody on the same schedule. You know, like the thing is, like with like all of us being smaller, it's like all of us have like different schedules and of what time we're available and to do stuff. Because like that's why like sometimes I come here late is because like I literally can't do anything but be here late. Mm-hmm. You know, same with Non. Sometimes Non's having to run away and go do some stuff, and it's just like we just don't have an option. And when you're trying to organize a big group of people from different cities, states, and all this stuff with time difference, it's hard. But we could try. I think it would be fun, but it's just, getting it going. Appreciate the idea, Nate. You always come in with some really good ideas.
We had 16 votes on the poll, 25% for the Nuggets, 56% for the Heat, 12% for like stream for good luck, and 6% for don't care, but I'm here.
Cool. Nate also says, do it early so people watch it to get an idea. Oh, so you're saying to use it more as a template for other people that are about to do drafts. That could actually be an interesting idea. Okay. I'll try and think of who we know that'll do it. I mean, I know Carlos would probably do it with us. Probably could get Rossi to do it with us. I know we could get Hoodie. That'd be 5 of us.
Mm-hmm.
You think the guys from Faro would be able to do it? Or 1 or 2, both of them?
I don't know. I don't know what kind of schedule they have. I have no idea.
Yeah, me either. Because they're West Coast, so the time difference is so huge. I mean, we could probably get 8. I don't think we'd be able to get 10 to 12, but we could probably get 8. I may be able to get the NOLA Bros to do it too, but I don't want to have so many Saints people too. It's like I want to have a variety because Saints fans draft the same way, Rangers fans all draft the same way. Like you want to kind of have a variety with it.
I mean, if he was trying to get more individuality, I would say ECG got like 12 people.
So. Oh, ECG! I didn't even think about ECG. Yeah, we probably could get a couple of them. I'm sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
They have Philly fans. They have
Dante Wood. I'm sure
Carolina
ECG
fans, Philly fans, Carolina fans. I think it's Jets fans in the group. It's like
I didn't even think about that.
I think
okay.
Yeah, their full crew
maybe
is like
maybe I
want to say
they got like 12 of them. There's a bunch of them.
They're the Wu-Tang of sports.
Even 2 streams, 8 rounds per a week apart, few options. That's not bad. That's not a bad idea, Nate. I'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can do. Now with the monetization BS that we're going through, like we're trying to figure out all this stuff because we're kind of having to not build from the ground up, but we're having to get our pull back up to what it used to be, where YouTube starts sharing us again and everything, and getting back on our regular content. But I mean, if we can get something like that to happen, like at the start of July, like just have it really early. I think that's what, a month away. Like if we can get it like within the first week of July, I think that'd be fire. And then we'll have our personal RFS fantasy league done right before probably like second week of preseason or first week of preseason. I think that'd be good.
Could be, yeah. Definitely could be.
Ron Jerry says still alive, guys. Just for a second. Nate said months away. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Nate. I'm actually gonna write this down right once we hop up out of here, and then try to see who I can talk to and get him to rock with us. All right. Guess we're done. We're just. Oh, what do you say? I'll start an OF for you guys. I'll sell real fan sports trainings.
That's funny. Said draft content gets some views.
Shoot, that dude, that fantasy guy, what's his name? Fantasy football guy or something like that. He gets hella views. Yeah. That dude, I feel like he sits in his little lair that he has, bro, and just like reads like just sports magazines and sports analyst things because he knows everything about every player.
Yeah, he does a lot of live streams too. He does a lot of live streams, and he does some new stuff. Cause he did one about the. I remember seeing the one about the Alvin Kamara fight thing, the hallway fights.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he did a full thing. He showed the video and all the different angles it had. Talked about it for a little bit.
Yeah. All right, that's a good idea. I know I might be sounding unenthusiastic. I'm like trying to think like how to make this all work and like what could be the best possible way to do it. But I think that could work. That's a really good idea, Nate. But any other notes? I know I already asked you once. I think that covers everything we want to talk about.
Yeah, nothing really. I mean, besides we talked about the shorts and why things change, but we will be starting up a secondary page that will be, where because we still want to post we did enjoy actually posting shorts just like as news clips or highlights for different games without our faces being in them. So we're going to actually post a page that we're not trying to monetize or get monetized, and it'll be just a clip. So if it's something that you think you're interested in, or you might want to use it to post, send, you can use those clips and send them out to your friends if you liked it. Like I don't know who shares the clips from the channel, but some people do. We're doing it because I saw it in the statistics. So just to give you guys a heads up, I'll probably be starting one probably within the next couple of days, like 2 days, and we'll talk about it or post about it, and just let you know.
Yeah, and it'll just be a primarily shorts channel, no funding, no monetization. Like he said, it's just going to be some so you can see a bunch of highlights nonstop that'll be good. Yeah. All right, guys. Appreciate y'all. Love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for a great stream back. Game 3 coming up to game 4. Denver up 2-1 in the series. Miami trying to tie it up back at home. Catch y'all next time, guys. Peace, love, and chicken grease.
That'll be a channel, but we're waiting on you to get the kids into like at least two, like about 1 year old. Once hit 1, you'll be straight because you're busy right now. You busy.
Hey, exactly.
Your hands is full. Because y'all do straight NRL content. It'll be perfect. Especially with y'all two. Y'all talk so much trash to each other. It'll be funny.
It'd be hilarious.
Yeah. But that's about it. For the two of us, my name is Nonpfixion. This is co-host Zach. This is Real Fan Sports with your families for this evening. And we're ending off with the final score of 109-94, where the Heat fall short yet again to the Nuggets. See what the Nuggets do in the next game coming up on Friday. And we'll see you back here live for play-by-play. Appreciate you. Love you. Catch you on the next one. Peace. And we are out. Peace out.
Cheers.